my friends. Aw, thanks for the bits, Nathan. It's us again, Tabletop Rules, here for episode 18 of The League of Amazing Adventurers, a Pathfinder 2e pulp adventure home game. Last time on The League of Amazing Adventurers, our party found themselves journeying towards the Opal Empire to aid soon-to-be Emperor Drevrin with the trials of the Emperor's ascendants. After completing 3 of the trials, they now make their way towards, well, they're going to have some time to buff up and heal up beforehand, but they're making their way towards the final trial, the Trial of Power.
Every week we slip more and more into like 1950s radio plays, and it's kind of great.
That's the
Only
point.
a little.
That was meant to be originally, like when I was Twitch, when I was originally contemplating this show, that's what originally was supposed to be inspired by. It's like old 1950s radio dramas. Because I started coming up with this concept for a setting while I was doing some work for a certain group in LA that McKenna and Coop and Shai are probably all very familiar with, as they've had a very close presence to the school we all went to.
I'm fully blanking, my dude.
I'll tell you guys after the session. But it started while I was doing some work for them, doing radio stuff.
Oh, cool.
That's actually
but yeah,
really cool.
So that's what happened last time. Of course, this time I am joined by our fabulous cast and guest. Just, going in no particular order, e.g. the order that is on my overlay. Directly to my... That's my left on my overlay. Directly to my left on my overlay here, we have the lovely and fabulous Matt as Chip.
I've often been told I have a great face for radio.
You have a great face in general, Matt. Then directly to my right, we have the fabulous Abby.
Human personification of a White Claw.
Of TikTok fame. No, we learned that you're only allowed one of those, Abby.
Even that's a bit much.
Even that was a bit much, that's true.
We're drinking on this episode?
Then if
Oh
we...
God, I wish.
I wish.
Then if we jump down to our left, we have the lovely and fabulous McKenna. Or, like, as I've been calling them lightly, the bastion of my sanity.
Aww.
The sanity anchor of my life.
You have sanity?
Yes, I do. I get it. Every time I make you stress out over Nim, I get a little bit more.
So it's directly proportional.
Yeah,
to
it's directly
my
inverse
sanity
to each
goes
other.
It's a
down.
siphon.
Yeah, I'm like a
It's
sanity
like vampiric
vampire.
touch, but for sanity.
I'm a sanity vampire, except I don't sparkle in the sunlight, unfortunately. I'm no Aoyama, unfortunately. Then directly to my bottom right there, we have Shai, her lovely ball of chaos.
Hi, I'm with Child.
No!
Oh! I got really...
Ah!
Okay. Well, at least she's not punching it. And then to
It's
the bottom...
amazing.
What?
And then to the bottom left, we have the head of the Coop troop. We have Cooper.
Hello.
Back from their
Hi.
trip. And back
Wish
home.
I were dead.
And then to Cooper's right, we have Nathan Shub, also known as Tora for the evening.
My baby's daddy.
No!
God.
God.
And, now chat, we have to see it. You can never unsee it either. So that's what happened last time. That's the cast that joined us.
Good for her.
So let's just jump right on into it. So,
Eating your child, very Greek.
you have
pantheon.
all just completed that trial of unity.
We're so unified.
And you guys actually did, really well in it. I'm very proud of y'all.
It was cake.
I mean, the Cone of Cold almost KO'd the entire party instantly, but...
It sure did.
Yeah, and then we Cone of Colded him.
You kind of
Well,
did.
y'all did. I fully did not contribute to that fight at all.
And,
Well,
and
It
Nim
was
came out unscathed.
face down in the corner, and she was doing great at it, honestly.
It'll work out. But
We clapped
we
his cheeks.
catch up to the party immediately after that fight had completed. You guys are now back in that main central throne room area.
Delightful.
So let me ask you some questions here. You guys still have a number of charges left.
18.
To be precise, you have 18 charges left on the throne. Do you guys have anything particular you'd like to use them for? Now you can cast up to 4 spells beforehand.
Gotcha. I'm healed to full, so I'm not worried about that.
I think I am too.
Not me looking at my health points.
Do you need a little bit of science?
Actually, no, I'm at full health.
Matt, why don't
Oh
you
my God, my
describe
health is
what
46.
science is to the chat quickly?
I have my lovely glove of hypodermic needles full of healing checks.
Absolutely wonderful. Basically cheating the system so that he can get a guaranteed heal on one of us. It has saved our
Well,
lives already.
A guaranteed crit heal. I get 7d8 plus 5, which doesn't seem like it should be legal, but apparently it is.
It is.
There's a long cooldown on it. It's fine.
Yes, it is very limited in combat.
Yes, it is. It is very limited in combat, but it is one of the few things in Pathfinder 2e that I would say is hypothetically broken. Speaking of Pathfinder 2e things, fun things came out. The playtest for the... oh geez, what's it called, Matt?
Gunslinger and Inventor?
Yes, the playtest for the Gunslinger and Inventor has come out, and I'm very pleased to tell you all that we don't need to change the guns in my world at all, because apparently me and the designers at Paizo share a brain, and our guns are functionally the same.
Nice.
We love to see it.
Which
I
makes me
appreciate that.
But that's enough about me. What do you guys want to do? Prepare. You guys know you're gonna have the trial of power coming up shortly. You guys know you're fighting some spirit of some type.
Fight the ghost! Sandra says no thoughts, head empty.
What were the other rooms that we had not checked yet?
You
think we've done
checked
all
all
of
the other rooms already.
I thought there were like 2 left. Okay, my
No,
bad.
you're good. You got one
no.
room left, and then you guys are done. You guys have completed the Trials of the Emperor.
Delightful. I say we just go into the one room left.
All right. I'm just
guess.
looking at maybe doing some buffs.
Yeah, get some
because
buffs
we
on
do
you.
have some charges left. But I'm not really seeing.
Is this it? Is this the last one?
This is
This
the
is the
final
last
trial. You guys,
We gotta
y'all
gotta
are
use
making your way
these.
through them.
Yeah.
I mean, other than healing, is there a way to use them? I don't quite recall.
divine
you can use
spells.
anything on the divine spell list up to the 4th level spells.
Oh, any of us
Damn.
can?
Any
Any
of
of y'all
us, yeah.
What?
Does anybody have any mindless undead lying around?
Unfortunately, no. We could. The thing is,
Yeah.
a lot of the ones that one of the ones I wanted to cast was Blood Vendetta.
Ooh.
On Ray, basically, like if someone deals slashing or piercing,
That
damage,
spell's a
it spells
reaction.
Blood. But exactly.
Yeah.
I was getting to that.
Yeah.
So we can't cast it now. We'd have to wait.
That spell is a
Uh,
reaction. It's very much the what's the 5e version of that Teflings get?
Hellish Rebuke?
Hellish Rebuke.
Hellish
Yeah, it's
Rebuke,
very
yeah.
much the Hellish Rebuke.
It's
for
Hellish
PS2.
Rebuke, but necrotic, and it also is lingering damage. So
Yeah.
it's like 2d6 per round that it is active.
Are there any holy texts that need to be recovered?
Not at this moment.
So theoretically, would we be able to prepare these spells before
You
fighting
cannot
the thing?
prepare them. This chair is mainly for buffs for you guys. So like things like heroism, resist energy, if that's the thing. Oh,
Okay.
that's sad.
Not seeing here was
I just grabbed my spine of my Pathfinder handbook and it just
Aw.
ripped apart.
Oh.
Sad.
Oh, I thought I heard a ripping sound.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry,
I mean, to be
buddy.
fair, I've been getting a lot of use out of this book in the last year.
Yeah.
That's true.
I mean,
We could read omens.
I'm good.
Heroism lasts for 10 minutes.
I mean,
How
you
many
know,
charges would it consume?
3,
3 charges.
and we have 18, and we can
Okay.
only cast it 4 times.
Only 4
That's
times.
actually 6, sweetie.
Idiot.
What? No, we are only allowed to cast 4 spells.
Oh,
Yeah,
if we
can
were,
cast heroism a couple times.
I think we should give heroism to probably Shy and
Yeah.
maybe. No, definitely Tora, definitely Shy, maybe
what?
Professor.
You guys
Depending on
also
how close
have
he wants to get.
now. If you wanted to spend the spells, you could use Glyph of Warding to put a Glyph of Warding on a person, and when
Mhm.
they are hit, the Glyph of Warding would go off and cast that spell.
Interesting.
Him?
I fear that might be using too many charges, honestly.
It would. I'm just like saying, like, you guys can do that.
I'm down. If you guys want to put a trap on my body, I'm not opposed.
We should still be able to use these charges as reactions. We would just have to do it as a reaction during the fight. Yes?
No, they have to be spells that you cast before entering the room.
Okay.
Oh,
The warding
Almost-
glyph works because it's
Yeah.
the cast is the actual application, not
Yeah.
the...
Yeah, and
This
then it
is
just
like-
lasts.
The chair
buffs.
is meant for buffs and healing. That's what the chair is meant for.
Understood.
Like, you guys could grab things like airwalk, and you guys could walk on air as though it were solid ground.
Oh, that would be really good for Ray, because then she could just go anywhere. She's got a lot of movement normally, and if she can run on air, Jesus.
Well, that we can just cast right now.
Lovable.
It lasts.
Kinda wish
5
we
minutes.
had Bless, but it only lasts for 1 minute.
Plus, I can cast Bless on you guys.
Oh, you can?
I
Mama.
have Bless. I have a lot of these spells myself.
I feel
I love that for
heroism
you.
I feel like heroism's a really solid choice.
I think it's just a
Yeah.
good all-rounder choice.
And it lasts.
It lasts for 10 minutes?
Yeah, as long as we cast it and then book it in there, no problem.
What about one of us could be a vital beacon?
Oh, I'm very fond of Vital Beacon.
I have not come across
Basically,
that spell.
it turns people into a healing touchstone that it gets slightly less effective every time you use it, but it starts at like 40-10, then becomes 48, 46, and it only takes one action because you either just have to touch the person that it's cast on, or they just have to touch you. You can only do
Right.
Nice.
the person who has it can only touch one person in a turn, but it's very useful. It's very kind of action economy efficient for heals.
Oh, what
Um,
would that do for you, Matt?
Shut up. So,
Sorry, the internet went away for a second. I didn't hear you.
yeah, like the sound just magically cut out.
That
What if we put the font of vitality on Cassandra so that our ranged could be safe? And since Professor is like our combat medic right now, or what if we just put it on the Professor?
To be
Ooh,
fair, I'm mildly concerned about that because I'm probably, other than possibly our Dwarven friend, I'm possibly the slowest member of the party. I only have 25 movement.
You
I'm
only have
slower.
25.
Your boy has 20.
Oh
I'm
no!
I'm a
Four
little-
squares.
He's
I'm a
just
little rat
a
man.
little man.
I got
You're
little
just a
legs.
little boy.
Matt, what if we put our professor in my pocket?
I'm not
Jesus.
that small. And you're also rather small, aren't you?
Yeah, but she's got elven stuff.
I'll use my string from my
Or we
uh,
put everything but my head in the bag of holding.
Yeah.
And my gun.
I'm
become like a
literally,
A little turret.
I'm just imagining Chip's profile head, like the little picture that McKenna's got for him.
Mhm.
I'm just imagining that poking out of a bag and a little gun next to it.
You know, guys, we're getting very close to accidentally creating a new League of Legends character, so let's step back into the game.
Oh no!
Oh, sorry, was that shade? Anyway, let's jump back into
All right,
the
what
game.
are we doing?
What do you guys want? What buffs are you
Okay.
buffing?
Oh, we should try read omens to get a piece of advice for the upcoming battle.
I asked
Is that how Read
that.
Omens works?
I don't know. It says get a piece of advice about an upcoming event, and
Oh.
I would suppose this would be an upcoming event.
I'm actually surprised that neither of the oracles have that already.
Use that
Well,
for your
it's
aid.
4th level. We only have up to 3rd right now.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
They don't quite have that
So-
spell
Silly
level yet.
Use
I
it.
love-
I can't cast that yet.
Go.
I like
I
Ray's
don't.
idea.
Wait, yeah, you could ask about how the date will go. We could use this a lot. It's
Yeah.
up to a week in advance.
Yeah.
Oh, so many inappropriate questions in my head.
Oh my god.
I mean, if you want, you guys could just spend all your charges on Read Omen.
Oh well, don't.
Guys.
Well,
Will I ever find love?
I
No,
would
I
like
have
a heroism.
yeah. Let's do heroism for Tora.
Okay.
Hit me.
I think Vital Beacon would be good. I think on either Chip or maybe myself because I don't move.
Chip or Nick?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I want to ask if it's a smart decision to date Tora.
That's not how it
Ooh.
works.
I mean, if
In
you
the
want to.
hearts of the angels.
I am thinking about getting Read Omens to figure out like what exactly we're going up against, what we can expect. I feel like that might be a good idea.
All
I
right,
think
so
that's not a bad idea. at
Read
all.
Omens.
Okay.
Heroism
start
on
there.
one of our fighters, maybe.
Okay.
I will.
So 2 heroisms, a beacon, and a Read Omens.
Sounds good to me.
That sounds good to me.
That
Makes
sounds like
sense.
a plan.
All right. So
Maybe
what?
we
good
should
mix
do
of-
the. Hold on. Can we do the omen first to make sure?
I mean,
Yes.
that's a fair point. Now,
But
is
then
this
probably those others.
is this like going to be like a knowledge check where we get to ask a very specific kind of question? Like,
You can ask me a question. I will answer it in a very mysterious omen reading way.
do we want to know?
Choose a particular goal or activity you plan to engage in.
Should I date Tora? I shake the ball. No.
And with that, Read Omen is cast.
God. Oh, God damn it.
That's
So
not a goal or activity.
the
I mean, it could be.
Ew.
the charges on the throne
Magic
go
is
down
gone.
by 4, and I'm going to say a cherub appears,
Lord.
Oh, no,
Before
it
you
looks
all.
like a child.
and it just kind of looks at you, Ray, and it kind of looks at Tora and says, "I'm sure it would be enjoyable for one of you," and it disappears.
Off.
Wow.
Okay, Ray
Oh!
doesn't get a heroism. We should still cast Read Omens.
Agreed.
That's
About
brutal.
Yeah.
And
That's
yes.
valid.
I had it ready for when Ray did that because I had a feeling Shy would do that.
Okay.
Shy, you're becoming predictable.
No.
Shy's always been predictable. I just
What?
like roll with it.
okay,
No,
I'm
I'm
not touching the chair. I'm not doing this. I'm posing
right.
a hypothetical to the group. What strategy should we take in
That's
the
I
that
bumped him into the chair.
that could be a
No.
little and like that could be just a little broad though. We may want to try and be as specific as possible. Like, what are its vulnerabilities, or like what is our opponent's vulnerabilities, or what
How
are
many
its...
inches are in a mile?
Not
no?
touching it.
I don't even know that.
I have to Google that. I'm sorry, I use the metric system.
Ha!
The cherub reply.
A kilometer.
Let me Google that, please.
I think asking about either its vulnerabilities or its resistances might be a good idea.
I mean, it's a very straightforward question. It
Yeah.
would be hard for Will to be overly mysterious.
What if we just ask him a bunch of math questions?
Don't tempt it. No.
Don't do it to me.
No. I can do math for you, Ray. I will do it for you.
And also to
It's
answer
not
your
share
earlier
math.
question, it's 6,000.
No.
It's 63,360 inches. Yeah. There you
What
go.
if we just
Chat
ask
said so too, so it's true.
God almighty.
I'm sorry,
and, like,
McKenna. You were
when he
saying.
stops to think about it?
Are we good asking about resistances?
Yes.
You could if you want. I will say if you don't, I because I am a kind of benevolent GM will strive to give you information even if you don't ask a question that is pertinent to it. So don't threat too much about the question.
Okay.
So the GM economy is in our favor. Is
Yes,
what
if-
the
it's
GM
what if we
economy is in
ask-
your favor.
What if we ask the chair
Drink for that.
for what we need to know?
Yeah.
the
just
fates,
what is
the fates
most
will know
important
what
thing?
we need to know for the power room.
What do
Okay.
we need to go
You
and
should-
go on to this next
You
chat?
should drink more water.
Fuck you, chair!
No.
All right. I'll hold it and say what is the most important piece of information we need to know going into the trial of power.
Well
You-
said.
You need to.
Good
succeed.
answer.
As
Is
you
this
do
Family
so.
Feud? Good answer.
A sort of like chill will come across the room.
Mm.
And in your minds, you will all hear.
Mhm.
Well, Kalmathon is a powerful spirit of air.
Oh.
His power lies in his ability to charge the air around him with electricity.
Oh no.
Have a power bill.
You will be shocked by the ineffectiveness of the wizard's friend.
I throw a tomato at the chair.
Well, that's not very nice.
And when a bolt of arcane power appears above your head, beware.
Oh.
What?
Raid mechanics. Don't stand next to people.
Oh no!
Sorry, can you repeat what you said about the wizard's friend?
The wizard's friend will not work.
Wizard's friend will not work.
To
I
translate
don't
that
think it's
into
a
out-of-game terms, the wizard's friend in PF2 by the community is known as Electric Arc.
Oh, the best cantrip ever.
So the information you can glean from that is that this person is most likely immune to electricity, lightning damage.
Which is so fun for me specifically. Good news, I have all of my spell slots because I did not use them in the last fight at all.
I know. You're good.
Great.
You used
All right,
a lot
let's
of your
pop.
pod.
Let's pop the healing totem man, and let's pop this heroism for me because Shy wasted hers, and let's go.
That sounds good
Yeah.
to me.
I
We
do
want
have
to get to
a
the date.
question. Would I know if a spirit would have like any kind of faith?
Oh.
Yes, like they could have faith in themselves, they could have faith in a higher spirit, and the spell Crisis of Faith is open enough that even if they don't have faith in some higher power, it can target things like faith in themselves, faith in
Yeah,
humanity, etc.
I really like.
So
that
you're
spell.
good. All right, so you guys want to move into that room?
Who's getting who's the healing totem walking?
Either me or Chip, whichever you guys think is the better option, I think.
Are
Decide.
we sure that's still a good idea after hearing what we just heard?
Ray,
Like standing next to people.
Ray
Oh.
says
Let's put the vital beacon.
Yeah.
That's smart.
You know, we'll put it on someone who's got like the vital beacon standing next to someone else. So
I'm not that.
Well-
Well, yeah, I am.
Do you
It's
have any
just a
kind of,
thought.
I wish I knew.
Ray's
more
already
of his
rolling
stuff
initiative.
Sorry,
God.
I test it out on my phone
That's
to make
fair.
sure.
Is
that's a
there
good call too.
resist energy? That might work.
Yeah, that could work.
That could
I
Um,
would put it on one of our two frontliners.
Yes. We could cast a shield of elemental energy to shield against one kind of energy damage, and we can choose electricity. We can either
Ooh.
put that on Ray or Tora. I would say Ray because I think she has fewer hit points.
I agree. I think her AC
Bash.
is also slightly lower.
All right then.
Yeah, that's true.
Fine.
Yeah, okay, let's do that then instead of begin.
I can't believe you guys are rewarding her
Fair.
after she asked.
Can't you?
Trust me, she is our main frontliner, and we are used to having to buff her regardless of how she treats us.
God.
What a toxic relationship you guys have.
A little, give it a little, get a little.
Okay, so you have a resistance.
I guess electricity.
Yeah, so it's
Well, lightning,
5.
but
Resistance
yes.
5. So I believe you can take 5 damage away from any time you get hit with electricity.
Yeah. And you guys should be on a different screen now. You guys can arrange yourself as you see fit.
Ooh.
Way.
Not
I'm gonna-
near each other.
Move away.
Well, like, you know, around each other, because this would be like when you guys enter.
Well, I can't move my character again. I got it.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
Like,
Shit
you guys
does a
can start
barrel
clumped up. Don't worry. You guys will start
It's
clumped
only
up.
it's
but
only bad if we roll worse on initiative.
then they do. But anyway, when you guys enter the room, I'm going to switch this over to the map so that the people on the stream can see it.
just
How
like
does
Final Fantasy
heroism work?
Tactics.
This is what you guys see.
Heroism gives you a +1 bonus to
So basically
just about
everything.
everything. Yeah.
This is
should
the
we-
creature that's in the center of the room.
Alright, I'm gonna write it.
Oh, Lord.
Goodness
As you
gracious.
enter, it says, "Welcome to the trial of power. An emperor is only as strong as the ones who follow him. Now we will see if his retinue will give him the right to lead." And we roll for initiative. Ray, you don't have to roll because that 26 is still in the initiative tracker somehow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Really? I don't see it.
Oh my god. Okay, +3 to that from the other challenges, and
Ooh, it rolled bad.
27 initiative. That'll be the
You're
only good roll I make tonight.
Well, it's going to be slightly higher. It's going to be a 28 because you have a +1.
I do?
Oh, you have a +1 from the trial of the time. At
the
beginning.
Unity challenge.
Oh, you're right.
challenge.
Yes.
Ooh, Chip got 30 with their bonus.
Woo!
They got 29. Apparently my Norton subscription.
Rockin' 16.
So let's descend that. And yes, so
Oh
Chip,
my god.
let's get things started.
I don't see Ray in the track.
Yeah.
Oh, Ray is on in my screen. So Ray's at 29
Alright.
right after Chip but before Lynx.
Okay.
So, Chip, what you got for me?
Well, because no one needs healing of any kind yet, I'm going to. Let me see. I'm assuming that we came into the room and then moved into the positions we were in.
Yeah, well, you guys would still be clumped up at the start. So you're still
Okay.
where you were.
Oh, all right. So I'm first going to try and assess this creature and just determine any sort of additional information now that we can actually look at it.
All right,
I'd like to do a knowledge check.
Yeah, make me an occultism.
Cultism.
It's a spirit.
All right. That's a decent thing. 24?
Ooh, a 24, you say?
Nice.
That. You'll get one question about Kalmathon.
I would like to know any immunities it has.
Well, you already learned about this from the Reed Omen, so it was lightning immunity.
Well-
You can ask something
Oh,
else.
is that the...
That's the only one.
Oh, okay then.
Weaknesses.
You can ask something else.
Special abilities.
It has a couple. Do you want to hear about his spell-like abilities or his spell-casting special abilities?
Spell casting.
He has the ability to cast Command and Electric Arc at will.
Oh, that's an annoying little
Ooh.
combo. I'm going to try and then just put a normal pistol shot into him.
All right.
26.
A 26 will hit, but not crit.
All right, so that will be 11 damage, no precision damage because this wasn't studied.
Fair enough.
And then, like the little rat I am, I'm going to skitter right over here.
All right.
Good luck, everyone.
Good job, Professor.
Where
Ray,
am I?
it's your turn.
Toodles.
What would you like to do?
Move up there,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna.
I'm assuming you want to move directly up to them, yes?
Yes, thank
Okay,
you.
perfect.
Then I'm gonna dagger him. Why not?
Okay, roll the dagger.
Did it go through?
Not yet.
The monk casts stab.
God.
Would you like me to roll the dagger for you?
Yeah, I'm clicking it and it's not.
Here, let's try it from this sheet. Dagger, +1. A 24. Yeah, so your dagger will manage to stab it and deal some damage.
Yeah.
Nice. They're still up. You still have one more action. What would you like to do?
Dagger him.
All right.
Let me cut him.
12 will miss, I'm afraid.
Boo.
Edge.
Lynx, what you got for me?
Like to try something. I'm gonna. Let's see. Yep. I'm gonna open up with a Dread Ampule.
Mm-hmm.
which will not hit.
That will miss. That will really miss.
Like, critically miss?
Not critically miss, just really miss.
Okay, so it'll still do... I'm just rolling this because I don't remember what the splash is. Oh, what am I saying? It's 4, because it's my int modifier. It's gonna do 4 mental splash damage.
Okay. He kind of like, as you do that damage to him, he just looks at you and says, "You seek to trick my mind? 2 can play at that game."
I go, heh, and just kind of throw another acid flask. Oh.
Oh!
Nice.
Bog!
Link says,
Well.
I don't think so. Yeet!
Roll it.
Actually, sweetie.
Roll
You
your
thought-
damage. This is what happens when I give my villains hubris.
Bodes
I
poorly for
can't beat the shit
Alessandra.
out of you without getting closer.
Does that double the full damage or just the flat damage
Just
and not
the
the
splash
splash?
damage. The splash damage gets stayed. So I've
No
already
problem.
flipped it in.
Yada yada does it.
Yada, yada, yada.
He also now has persistent 2d6 acid damage, if I'm right.
So that's gonna be 20
Oh.
acid damage for this turn.
Yep.
And I'm just gonna casually dip away this way, behind Nim, maybe.
Zippity doo dah.
Tim, you're up.
Pat her on the shoulder as I pass and say, "Good luck."
Let's see. I think I'm gonna move up here onto this little platform because I
Mhm.
think that's fun. And let's bring out the spiritual weapon. That's always a good time.
All right.
Just I mean, right on top of him. Why not? Does a 28 hit?
A 28 will hit, but
That's
not
a
crit.
That's
That's a
fine. I don't need it to crit. I just need it to hit, and it does 7 force damage.
All right, you deal 7 points of damage to him. Nice.
Nice.
Anything
And
else?
that's my turn.
Great. Kalmathon's going to go
Oh no.
with their first action.
Oh no.
As one action instead of 2, he is going to cast Command. Tora, can you make me a will save?
Oh no.
24, your success. You're unaffected.
Let's go.
He kind of just points to you and says,
24.
"Grovel, dwarf," and then you shake it off.
Nice.
Nah, fam, I'm good.
Idiot.
God.
Then for his next action,
I
he's going
kneel
to
for no man.
use this ability. And he's going
Grab
to
me.
target Cassandra.
Oh, okay.
Boom. And I'm going to put a red marker on you for this. And he is also going to target Nim. So at a arcane energy begins to form above your head. At the start of his next turn, it will detonate, dealing lightning damage to any creature but the target within 10 feet of you.
Oh.
Any creature except the target.
Yeah,
Okay, good to know.
You are the bomb.
for some reason that didn't
Okay.
show up.
Stay the
That's
hell
a
away
fun
from me.
ability. That's cool.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a challenge for y'all. It's a little bit of a spacing challenge. So that's 1, that's 2. And then for his third action, he's going to fly right to there.
Hello? Is he gonna take the acid damage though?
He is. Roll me your 2d6.
You wish.
7. Nice.
We need to get you an AO, Ray.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then they get that level 6 they can.
Ooh, that's very close.
It is. And then that, we'll see if he flat rolls the acid off. 10. Will not do it. You need a 15. And we will then go to Tora.
Alright. I will get...
Oh, I
Very,
apologize, Tora.
very
Before you
angry.
go, I need
Oh.
to do one thing. I need to do layer abilities.
What does that
What?
Oh,
So let's
layer
roll a
ability?
D4. Roll layer abilities. 4. Okay.
I still have caramel in my pockets. I got this, guys.
I need Nim, Chip, and oh god, Cooper. I need Nim, Chip, and Lynx to all make me reflex saving throws.
Bet.
Can we ask what's triggering these?
Spiritual arms coming out from the walls. The DC is 23.
That
Wow.
sounds familiar.
Woof.
I'm glad I made it, I guess.
I'll just be grappled. It's
Yes.
fine.
Nim, you are restrained. Your movement is 0. You'll need to spend an action to escape the arms.
Alright, I
but
can do
Lynx
that.
and Chip, you're both fine. Okay, Tora, now you can continue.
My tiny height served me well.
All right, I don't like these arms, and it gets me real angry. So I'll rage,
Valid.
and then I'm gonna Nope, I guess I will use my sudden charge to sprint over at this man and hit him with my big fuck off axe.
Roll it.
Double valid.
Will just hit.
All right, and then 20 damage. 22 because of rage.
Oh, 22 damage, you say.
Indeed.
All right, that's going to bloody him.
Jesus,
Hooray.
already?
Yeah.
Poor guy.
It doesn't have a lot of hit points.
I do think it's really funny that we just rolled so fucking high.
And now, you are also going to have an arcane orb begin to appear above your head, Tora.
Oh,
Idiot.
oh, that's my turn.
Cassandra, you're up. What would you like to do?
Well, Cassandra says it's time for this motherfucker to doubt himself.
Doubt.
Doubt.
A will
Press
save.
X to doubt.
A 30. He'll succeed.
Oh my!
Come on. No, I'm using a hero point. He's got to reroll that.
No, you can't. That's not how hero points work, Cass. So he'll
Does it
take
mean
the
I
half
gotta-
damage. He'll take
Okay.
10.
All right.
That's still good damage.
Yes.
You
Alice, may I recommend moving with your last action if you have
Yeah,
one?
I can manage that.
You
Because
should,
we're about to zap each other right now, and I can't move.
you should go stand beside
Cassandra
Chip.
was
When
back
the
at-
oracles go and play, like, catch with each other, basically.
Yeah, with lightning.
Oh, yeah, I think here's a good place. Like, it should be 10 feet away from everybody.
Fair enough. Chip, you're up then.
I'm resigned.
Quick question, Will.
Quick answer.
Now, I imagine from where I'm standing, if I were to try and shoot the creature,
Mhm.
it would get cover from my allies.
It would get cover from Tora.
Would, if I were to somehow get on top of this thing up here,
What thing? Up
would
here?
this pillar, or is that to go all the way to the
That's a
ceiling?
solid pillar that goes up to the roof.
All right. What if I got on top of this platform here? Would I be above my allies?
Well, then you would have the cover from that corner.
Oh yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
Has it actually attacked anyone yet? Like, has it hurt anyone?
Yes, it has
He's about
attempted
to.
to cast a command on Tora.
Well, no, but like, has it taken anyone's health out yet?
Not yet.
No.
Not yet.
All right. So I'm just standing here with a glove and needle. I am then.
Ready for anything.
I'm just going to then study the creature in its weird amorphous form, and I'm going to try and put a strategic pistol shot in its weird face.
Valid.
It's going to have cover, but
Yeah.
not much I can do
Not
about
much
that.
you can do about that.
Oh, natural 20.
Wow.
Terrible damage, though. Terrible damage.
That's still 18 damage.
Oh, we're-
Oh,
But
and actually, hold on one sec. Check if I have a feat for this. Or did I not take that one? No, I didn't take that one because I didn't think it would work. Because I don't think, for instance,
Matt,
I can
when
make
you
this
guys
a
roll for
3.
initiative well and are actually like rolling well,
Yeah.
you're actually pretty combat effective.
So,
Wow.
so I imagine I don't double my precision damage.
Yes, it does. All damage gets doubled.
Oh, so 18 in total then.
Yep. Still up.
And that's 2 actions. I'm going to just take one step back a little farther away from Cassandra. No offense, you're just looking very dangerous.
It's alright.
All right then, Chip. If that's your turn, then from there we will go to Array.
Can I push people out of the way of these red dots or no?
The red dots are above their heads, and it looks like they're locked onto them.
Ah, okay. Never
Target
mind.
acquired.
Y'all are screwed.
Yep.
Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 45, 50.
Imagine getting to count to 50.
I move there, and then I get. Am I close enough to one punch him?
Oh, you'd have to get to there.
I don't think you want to stand next to me.
It's fine.
Well,
Ray has resistance.
Ray
to
does
lightning.
whatever she wants.
Yeah, all
Okay,
the other spots are kind of taken up.
go to the other side.
Oh, okay.
Blanky Chan.
So, okay, so wait, Ray. Let's play this right. So you started here.
Huh?
5,
God.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So that's one move action.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now.
Unless she went around the other way.
Oh, are we doing chess rules?
I'm
or,
going to do
like,
chess rules with Ray on this one.
Wow.
That's
You're a
2
bastard.
move actions.
Wait, but I didn't move there.
Yes, you moved there.
He's doing chess rules.
I'm
where you
doing- I'm
say
doing
do
chess
the
rules for
You
you on
action.
this
said
one
you
a little
wanted
bit,
to
'cause-
move there in the first place. You can't take it back.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
got it.
Because,
Okay,
like,
then,
you know,
hold on.
then it kind of, if I give you the ability to take back movement just because you forgot about a red dot, that kind of kills his mechanics.
I guess.
Okay,
Plus,
let
Will
me-
wants to hurt at least one of us.
I want to get a little bit of damage out on this one. So, that's one move action.
Hold on, no, put me back. I'm trying to count.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20. Oh my god. Hold on. 5, 10,
You know, Ray, Roll 20 has a fabulous ruler tool.
5,
Not on mobile.
That's
Oh,
fair.
that's
That's
right.
fair. That's fair.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50!
You see, if I was a bastard, I would be counting different numbers. Well, they were
That's
counting.
true.
That's what I should have been doing.
That is true.
That's fine. You're still within 10 feet of Nathan there. I'm okay with that.
Does the one punch, did it go in?
It
4
did.
times.
So, yeah, no, but that's fine because monks have flurry. So we'll take the first one as 20. Well, yeah, they're all attack ones. Never mind. It went in 4 times. So the 28 will hit for 12 points of damage. And when it hits that total, another surge. Oh, no, it has him in his turn yet. He can't use Surge of Power again. Never mind. Continue.
Okay.
Do you want to make your second attack?
Yes.
'Kay.
Hold on, I have so many tabs open for roll 20.
It's all good. Do you want me to roll your second attack for the one punch?
I got it. I
you
put
got
it in.
23 will just hit for another 12.
Yeah.
All right. And then Lynx, you're up.
I would like to disengage as my first action,
There's no disengage action.
or backstep. I know there's like an equivalent
There's
of
a
it,
5-foot
isn't
step
there?
you can do.
Yeah.
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 I
you
would
can
like
do
to
5.
do it right here.
Sure.
Yeah. I'm still within 10 feet. That's unfortunate. You know what? I'm just gonna eat it. Fuck it.
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
guys are doing
hurl.
fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna hurl 2 alchemist fires in a row at him and call it a day.
Both will miss.
Neither of them are gonna hit,
Um,
but they're both going to do 4 fire splash each.
all right, he'll take 8. Fair enough. All right, he's still up. Nim, what you got for me?
All right. So I'm currently restrained,
You are.
but I should still be able to send spiritual weapon over in that direction.
I believe for the spiritual weapon, you have to be able to see where you want to put it.
Uh,
Let's read the spell. I might be wrong.
Nope. A weapon appears next to a foe within range, which it is.
You can
can
move
move
the
the
weapon to a
weapon
new
next to a
target
new
within
target.
range and strike it.
If you
Okay,
need
yeah,
it.
it doesn't say you need to be able to see it, so you're good.
I did read it right. Yay. All right, well, then I'm gonna bop it.
Twist it.
Twist it. Pull it.
Pull it.
Murder it.
I am going to actually need to hit the spiritual weapon button.
Yeah, you are.
Oh,
A 14 will
that's
miss.
not gonna hit. Oh, goodness gracious. Well, it takes once to sustain it. Would I be able to attack more than once?
Yep,
on
it'll
the
just
same
suffer from map, so we'll subtract 5 and then 10.
Okay, I will try again.
10 will miss.
Goodness gracious. All right, well, then I'm going to spend my last turn to try and break the...
Okay, make me an
restraint.
athletics or acrobatics check.
Oh my god.
What if we don't land another hit on it ever again?
Watch me.
An 18 is not enough. You are still restrained by the walls.
Oh, I think I actually add something into that, because I have the uncanny improviser. Well, technically it's the clever improviser feat.
Oh. Well,
So I add... I'm so sorry, give me 1 second. I need
no worries. Don't you worry about a thing.
Reading.
Skill actions that normally require you to be trained even
Because
untrained.
that's how bizarre. How bizarre.
I add my proficiency bonus to untrained
Oh.
skill checks. Is equal to half my level instead of plus nothing.
Yep. So,
I
3.
add plus 2 to... Oh, I'm level 5. So
You're
it
level
should be
5,
plus-
sorry. My brain doesn't work sometimes.
So does a 20 beat it?
A 20 does not beat it. DC is 23.
F. Yeah.
Bad.
Well, it was worth a shot.
It was. Calmathon's going to go. Well, first things first, at the start of his turn, the delayed bolt will trigger. So, can Ray and Lynx make me a reflex saving throw?
Yeah.
If I stop clicking on the Twitch stream instead of...
Oh, that's a critical failure. That's a success. So Ray will take 40 lightning damage.
Reduction. Reduced.
It is
He's got
reduced.
resistance.
How much resistance
Also,
does it give?
point.
I think
Yo, so
5.
my hit points are
Hey, as you rolled a 2, I'm gonna wreck hero points.
But if you use the hero point now, you won't have it for the date.
I'm dead.
Oh no!
And she's also the farthest away from me.
And he waddled away!
How?
Because
I can't
I'm
even see her.
40 points of damage.
Christ.
All right, here I'm going to just quickly
Did we,
look
did
at
we
the
not
spell.
heal you before, or?
Yeah, what?
You guys don't. My hit points are not that big.
I have more hit points than you.
Well, I took 40 damage, so like I'm at 6 points.
Oh,
Oh, so you're not dead.
Dead.
I'm dead.
you're just,
You're
a
fine.
static
That's
ball.
what you get for dumping Khan. You get no sympathy from me.
Oh.
She's right.
I have
Uh,
6 points left. I'm dead.
So just
Right,
to
she
ask,
should
does
say it.
cast resist energy.
How? Yes. How does resist work on crit?
Well, I believe it's a set amount. I actually don't use the spell often,
Yeah.
so I'm having
It's
to look
it's
at
minus
it.
5. It's
Yeah.
minus 5.
All right, so
See,
then
you got 11.
you'll
hit
take
points.
35 points of electric damage. Coop, you'll take 10.
Ow.
Yeah, Ray, this is just the point where you square up and like, I didn't hear no bell.
And then this will disappear, and then this will disappear, and then he'll use one of his actions to pop them onto Tora and Lynx.
Is that a ranged
Candy.
spell?
It is not a ranged spell. It is a supernatural ability.
Okay.
And then it is going to use a whip to try to trip you, Lynx.
Okay.
Its tail is going to basically come around and try to trip you. It'll trip you critically.
Oh my god.
Wait, a critical trip, does that mean he falls through the floor like a Bethesda game?
No, but he does take some damage. You take a d6 of bludgeoning damage.
Is that 12 total?
No, you'll take 2 points of
14 total?
bludgeoning damage. Don't ignore the attack roll. The whip is
Oh,
just what's
okay, no
used to
problem.
do it. You'll take 2 points of bludgeoning damage as you critically fall prone. So that
I can't
was
feel my legs.
Not feel my legs, sir.
1 action. That was 2 actions. And for his third action, he is going to take a swipe at you, Tora.
Bring it on.
Watch him crit again. 28.
That will hit.
Great. Can you take 13 bludgeoning and 4 electric damage?
Sure. It's my 7 temporary gone. And -6.
And at the end of his turn, Lynx, roll your 2d6, and I hope you roll low.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Roll high.
Don't listen to him.
I rolled medium.
you did. And that's good enough for me, because it's still up. Tora, you're up.
Why do I feel like he's up with, like, 2 HP?
Because he is.
Probably.
Oh my god.
What was that?
That was to
Tora,
see if
why
the
not?
acid fell off, but it did not.
Yeah.
It did not.
All right.
So-
then I will
Oh, but
smack.
at initiative count 20, we get a lair action.
Ah!
3. A 2.
A 1.
Ooh, a 2. I need everyone within 30 feet of him to make a reflex saving throw.
Son of a
I'm within
bitch.
35.
So I'm restrained. Does that change the?
Believe it or not, it does not.
It doesn't matter because I rolled a 50.
The DC is 23. So Lynx
I
will
did it.
succeed, and Ray will
Just shy.
succeed, but Tora and Nimbus will fail. So Ray and Lynx, you'll take half of this damage, but Tora and Nimbus
Oh,
will
no.
take all of it. So
They
take
won't
14
die.
points of lightning damage for the 2 people who've succeeded, and 7 for the 2 people who failed, as a electrical aura
now I'm
shoots out from him.
Now I'm dead. Now I'm down.
Wait. You still have resistances, right?
Yeah, 14, so 14 minus 5, Ray.
You still have 2
9.
hit points.
You have
left,
2
I
hit
think.
points.
Oh wait, no, Ray succeeded, so she only took 2 lightning damage there.
Oh, yeah.
No,
You have 9 hit points.
It just played over your skin like a cool
Yeah.
effect.
Thought I had 6 hit points.
She truly said, "Damn, that's crazy."
Okay, Tora, you can continue with your fight now.
It's just the quick.
I'm gonna hit him with a power attack right in the
Yeah.
jaw.
Go for
Wait.
it.
+1.
So Tora,
Yeah.
that will
Would
hit,
you like to do that?
and that will easily deal the 2 hit points he had left.
Oh, goody.
I was right.
Oh, goody.
And with that, the spirit kind of like takes the knee, says, "All right, you have passed the trial of power, and now
That was
Drevrin."
some bullshit.
Excuse me while I sneeze.
Bless you.
Whew.
Guys, we just made an emperor.
Has been deemed worthy of being emperor,
Good for him.
Do anything.
and you
You were a great meat shield, and I
will
patted
now
on
be
the-
offered a treasure from the emperor's vault.
Pretty.
Ooh.
And on a pedestal in the middle of the room now that appears is a small wooden box.
What's in it?
I don't know.
Ray, I think I found an eye on the ground for you. Look.
Oh, thanks.
I stab her with the needles and heal her.
No!
38.
Dad!
There was no eye. It was a lie.
The eye is a lie.
I is a lie.
I alive.
Well, you got 38 hit points back. What are you complaining about?
So, are the lair actions still up? Because he's dead, but that doesn't mean the lair is dead.
Oh no, the lair is dead. It was attached to him.
Okay, good. Because the only way I was going to get out of that restraining grasp with the DC of 23 is if I nat 20'd.
No, there you
That's
go.
the only way I was gonna get out of it.
Mega oof.
It's fine. His
wanna
other
come
lair
help?
abilities included basically sending a gust of wind on the outside of the room to push people into the middle.
Oh, fun.
And then he also had a thing that allowed him to basically teleport in a lightning bolt, and then where he landed within 10 feet, people would need to make a reflex save or take some damage.
What kind of Gabriel Celestis shit is this?
Can't do raid mechanics if it's dead.
No,
Yeah,
you
for
can't.
real.
Listen, you don't need to do raid mechanics if it's dead.
I highly thought I died. I was like,
The only raid mechanic I do is DPS.
But yes,
the
there
best
is
type of damage mitigation is killing the boss. Send
True.
tweet.
there is a box in the center of the room now that you guys can collect if you'd like.
I want to know what's in the box.
Yeah, Lynx is
What's in
absolutely
the
going
box?
over it.
Box.
Inside of the box is a few things.
Ow.
Number 1, there are 3 bars of gold, which are each worth 150 gold.
Ooh.
And I'll put these into chat.
So 450 gold in total.
ow, my head.
Yes, 450 gold in total.
Bless you.
I sneezed and bit my tongue.
And then
Oh.
there are a couple of
Our
things
tough as
in there.
nails monks.
Number 1, inside of this little box, there appears to be a sort of garish horn with this sort of like gray inlay, cloud inlay on the side. There is also what appears to be a long, like a rod about this big, that has sort of like a rainbow tie-dye effect on it. And that is it.
Is that for buttholes?
It's
What?
those
We're all
both
buttholes
ping as
here.
magical if you look at them.
Can I read aura?
Sure. The horn has the conjuration aura, and the rod has the evocation and chaotic aura.
Keep it away from Ray.
To be fair, she may not have music magic items.
I want it. Give me it.
The rod also
Ray doesn't
does
know what
say. The rod also does say on the side "wubba wubba."
I want the wubba wubba.
Do you say that as you pick up the rod, Ray?
Yeah.
Roll me
I
a
lift the
D100.
rod and go, Wubba wubba.
Roll me a
Cassandra
D100.
backs up real fast.
Roll a D
Oh,
D100.
it's a wild magic thing. Oh no.
Oh, you love to see it.
No, Cassandra is running away.
No,
as soon as Ray picks up
this
the rod.
happens too close. So Ray, you're picking up this rod and pointing at yourself. Do you want me to roll the D100?
Yes, please. Wubba
88.
wubba.
Ray, you begun to sparkle
Oh.
Sweet Desna.
as you cast fairy fire on yourself.
Oh, sweet Desna.
I want to try. I grab it. Wubba wubba.
Cassandra
Point at
ducks.
myself.
Unfortunately, I believe
Oh.
it can't be activated for another D4 hours, so you'll have to wait 4
Okay.
hours.
Incredible.
Ray, you used all the fun.
Nim, you're easily able to identify the horn as a horn of fog.
Oh.
If you activate it for 2 actions, you can cast the second level obscuring mist spell, and you can dismiss it by any time by blowing a second note on the horn using an interact action.
That is a funny named object. I like it.
And there is, of course, the Rod of Wonder that Ray just used. You can activate it as 2 actions by waving it and saying the magic words, which are wubba wubba. And when you do, any number of random effects can happen, from leaves growing on the target to casting shrink on you, lasting a day. To turning different colors, like blue, purple, and green. To summoning an elephant above you. Anything like that.
I want the elephant.
Elephant?
Elephant.
Olivant.
What have you done?
Okay,
Wubba wubba.
this is my best friend stick. This stick is my best friend.
Happy fun time stick.
Raisin?
No comment. No comment.
Hey, wait a
but
second.
yeah.
That's dirty.
That's what you guys get from this
Gross.
room as a reward.
I want the elephant.
Those are good rewards.
Yep, so 450 gold in 150 gold bars, a horn of fog,
I'm an emperor. That's it.
and a Rod of Wonder that Ray has claimed.
Delightful.
I'm a
All
light.
right.
feel like
All
we
right.
more.
Let's go find Drevin and maybe take a nap.
As you guys begin to exit the room, you feel yourself become healed. You are all fully healed and benefit from the effects of a long rest for free.
Alright,
Ooh,
that's
awesome.
delicious.
Chip looks around. Am I a joke to you?
Am I a joke to you?
Alright.
That's gonna.
As you guys are exiting also, you can see Drevin now, who is sitting on that throne, who now appears to be able to stand, first of all, and in his hands is a very simple golden sort of crown that's very square shaped. It has a number of like large gemstones encrusted on each of like the parapets. It's like, I came into the vault of the Emperor and all I got was this crown. Huh?
Oh, I got you.
I mean, he's right.
We did it without using the resurrection, Drev, so you get to resurrect somebody during your reign. You're welcome.
Good for you.
That's actually probably very helpful for us.
I know.
I can use it on you after you've gone on a binger.
God.
Hey.
Damn, he said the quiet part out loud.
Would it be a crazy idea to use it on your father?
Well, unfortunately,
He
the
too
spirit
dead.
needs to be willing to return, and honestly, my father needed a vacation.
Also, then there'd be two emperors alive at the same time. That wouldn't work.
Yeah, that's
It would just be really slobby.
that's just a trading card game waiting to happen.
Bet it would confuse Treladar, though.
Mm-hmm. I mean, there's other ways to confuse Trelodar and Nim. Trust me, eggheads are very, very fun to confuse.
High five.
You know, when they're not trying to kill your family and such. But enough business. I think you've definitely earned that vacation I promised.
Woo!
And he looks over to you, Cass. I believe you and I had our own engagement as well.
Oh.
Oh, that was quick.
Your Majesty, and she curtsies to
Oh,
him.
God,
He's
please.
emperor now.
Cass, please don't do that. I beg you.
Out of curiosity, Your Majesty, what did you have in mind?
Wait.
Is it a group date?
Hard stop. All of you, hard stop. Next person to call me Your Majesty gets slapped in the face.
He's not a fan of honorifics.
I
Yeah,
really
what-
hate them.
Greg?
Very well.
But in all seriousness, I had a lovely sort of dinner planned. I also have stuff planned for you all to do this evening. Do not worry, you won't be bored while Cassandra and I head out on our little adventure. But for now, Cassandra,
Adventure.
upstairs, there'll be a number of attendants awaiting you. They will get you ready for this evening.
Thank you.
And I myself am going to do the same. We will meet up in about an hour or so.
Reconvene, as the kids say.
Yes. He begins to make his way basically out of the vault, holding this crown. Now you can kind of like hear him as he's walking, be like, and now it begins.
Wait, do you want me to come with you, or do you want me to stay with them?
Whichever you prefer, Tora.
Okay, I'm gonna stay here.
I have something I want to
Cassandra
do.
grabs Tora by the shirt and she's like, "Help me with dwarf etiquette, please."
Yes, Nim. What would you like to do?
As Drevin is walking away and not looking at me, can I cast Detect Alignment on him?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm looking for good alignment and hoping and praying that I find it looking at him.
Lawful good.
Lawful good. Okay.
I could have told you that one. You just had
You
to
could
ask.
have, but I needed to know for myself.
That's fair.
Cause
Can you
All
put
right,
detect
dwarf
alignment
etiquette.
into chat? I want to see if it's just a target or a general aura reading.
it is a general aura reading.
Okay. Just put it in so I know exactly how it works, because I might have to give you more information.
Sure. I'm just gonna copy paste from Archives of Nethys because I'm planning on swapping it back on my next long rest. It's 30
Did
foot
you
emanation.
Did you prepare different spells on the long rest?
I sure did.
Smart.
Okay, so you're
Incredible.
only looking for good.
Wait, we can prepare spells every long rest?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is news to me!
Oh lord.
A spellcaster's dream.
Okay, so yeah, you detect good on him. Sorry, not lawful good, but he is good.
Yeah.
All right.
That's lawful chaotic is fine. I just needed to know that he was a good dude.
He's a good guy. Drevrin's one of the only leaders in this world who's a good person.
Yup.
Spoilers.
I think you guys have figured it out by now, though.
Yeah.
Well, I mean more about, say, the other leaders, like the one of the country we actually live in.
Yeah. Lutania's
Pretty
good.
neutral.
Lutania's
Is this
fine.
a
They're
topical
neutral.
conversation?
But anyway,
No, it's just
you
we
guys
don't
are
know
getting
anything about our
ready
own
for that
government.
fabulous date tonight.
That's true.
Let's go.
So, Cass,
Grab
upon
Nim and Ray and be like, help.
I'll help.
asking Ray for
That's
help,
cool.
the first mistake.
know.
You're gonna ask them for help on your fancy dinner and not me? Okay.
You too! She grabs him too.
Okay.
Okay.
As you guys are walking up, there are a number of attendants awaiting you all. Just all general people. It's kind of just stands like, Lady Cassandra, we're here to get you ready. The rest of you may accompany her, but we have a number of things planned for you this evening here if you wish, or if you'd like, you can always go and explore the town. And then,
Cassandra, if you would like a second opinion, I am at your disposal.
Oh, it's absolutely up to you.
I was gonna say it's up to you.
Alright, here's what you do. You have anything see-through?
No.
Oh God! Don't listen to her.
I don't know. I think she might be onto something.
Ray, I think I heard a child over there.
oh hey, thanks for
Oh, it
the
sounds like he's-
follow. Harp O. Howard.
Harpo Howard, thank you.
What up, Harpo Howard?
I can
What would
read.
you bring on a
But-
date?
In all
Alright.
seriousness, Cassandra, all these attendants are at your disposal. They will have a number of formal attires ready for you. As you are going, you are also given a bit of an itinerary for the night, and you as the party will also know this. Cassandra's first stop is going to be a dock, where they're going to board a boat for a special dinner.
Oh.
Then from there, they're going to take a short sort of pleasure cruise through the Royal Canal up in the Palace District of this island, which is a lovely, fabulous sort of like sycamore grove, marsh tree sort of garden that you can paddle through on like a boat type of thing. And then things are going to finish off with a lovely sort of dessert and show, as it so happens that since he's become emperor, there's a large celebration going on, and there's going to be some fireworks, and you're going to be brought up to what is essentially the highest viewing platform on this island to watch them from.
That's so cute.
That is cute.
I'm like, that's a good spot. I know that place.
Yeah,
Oh,
Tora's
really?
probably the one who got him onto that place. Like, that was probably Tora's go-to.
Yeah. I was like, oh, you're going on a date? Okay.
Bro.
In fact,
All right.
if you don't need me for the preparations, I'll go check in with him and check and see what he needs me to do. I'm gonna go be his wingman.
I hit Cora.
Why?
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 You know what you did.
What did I
Why?
do?
But,
Okay, I'm gonna go anyways.
fair enough. All right, so we'll do that scene in a moment. For now, a party and Cassandra.
Yes.
The attendants are all getting Cassandra ready. There's a number of formal attires available to you, Cassandra. So basically, anything that you would want to wear, you could. So Cassandra, what's your formal attire for this sort of date like?
Well, I completely trust their judgment because I don't want to get this wrong.
He likes red.
Red.
Okay, so then in that case, would you like to leave it up to the party to put you into something flattering?
I am taking no part in this.
Lynx
She's trusting the
shrugs.
attendance.
If we're leaving it up to the party, I specifically look at Nim.
All right, Nim, make me a society check.
Me?
to see how fashion forward you are.
Oh.
By the way, this has now begun a skills challenge.
Oh no.
It's a date skills
Nice.
challenge.
Nice.
Good for you.
Theme music.
Despite my self-esteem being a little bit wrecked after someone telling me that their fave holiday was making fun of my dresses, I'm fairly confident in this pick for Cassandra.
Yeah. Nam, why don't you tell us what you picked out for Cassandra? I'll be keeping track of the successes and failures privately, so I can tell you how it goes when he sees her.
Oh no.
Scary.
22, not high enough. Okay, well, she mentioned red. So I'm probably going to pick out like a nice subdued, more of a maroon type color. It's the Opal Empire. Let's see. It'll be something drapey, maybe something with a little gold trim and embroidery. Maybe a little bit of a plunging neckline sort of situation.
Oh.
All right.
And something that'll flow nicely in the wind because they're on like a pleasure cruise, and something that will be like nice and cool and flowy in the tropical like humidity and heat.
Does anyone want to help with accessories?
So I found this bra, right?
Okay.
It's see-through. It's got starfish on it. It's red. It's got
make me a
birds
society check, Ray.
Oh no.
Okay, hold on. This is gonna take.
Cassandra's panicking. She's
I mean, if we're talking accessories, can I interest you possibly in
A
gun?
God. Oh my God, America.
Ray.
Okay, but seriously, if you want help with
Oh.
accessories, make a society check. Okay, cool. Ray does that. Ray will give you that fabulous sort of thing to put on under it if you'd like.
I stand directly
Oh.
behind Ray so that she cannot see me and just go,
I'll take it and nod, and then look, a child.
Laura's
Oh
room.
my God.
It'll go great.
I'll say, oh look, there's a child running around over there getting into trouble.
One day that's not going to work and we're going to be in trouble.
For real.
Right?
What's a child?
Ray just kind of looks over to the left, sees a mirror.
Rude.
Kind of been waiting for it this whole time for Ray to be like the child that's getting in trouble. Just a little.
In all seriousness, nice. And yeah, that goes with the accessory and the outfit part. Next up is, of course, a selection of perfumes are brought before you if you'd like to partake. There's a number of different scents.
Ooh.
Really, any scent that
Cassandra
you can think of.
I think vanilla with a hint of lemon. I don't know why vanilla and lemon, is that a thing?
yeah, absolutely.
No,
Oh,
it's a
sweet,
thing.
vanilla with a hint of lemon.
Is cake.
Perfect. You are
Yeah.
given a spritz of that.
Ooh.
Ah,
And as you guys
That is a
continue
cake,
to
isn't
get
it?
ready for it, we jump over to Nathan, to Tora and Devrin, sort of in a private room together. It's like, okay, so I have that.
Yeah. Come on, buddy. What do you need? I'm here for you.
Honestly, Tora? Honestly,
You want a slap on the face?
I need a favor.
Oh no.
There are things
Cryptic.
in this world that are forces of chaos.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
Right, Ray.
All right, and you know how sometimes a group of friends will have like
The
someone.
best of intentions.
Yes. I hypothetically, because this is a world where they exist, I can say this. I need you to jump on a grenade.
Okay.
What?
I got you.
A grenade?
A grenade.
We
tried.
really?
I
I like
think
it. You know what? Have an extra hero point for that. A grenade.
Wow.
Wow. We fucking 0 to 100 immediately.
I love it. That's great. But in all seriousness,
You're all
so good.
rude.
Can't believe you've done this.
All right. I think I can.
but in
come
all
up with
seriousness, I do think you'd be a very good match for them.
something. Oh, thanks.
That also being said, if you would also do me a favor here, as you know, it's been many a year since I've gone on a date.
You don't have to tell me.
I know. This...
Oh!
Ever since...
I've been trying to get you out of the house for so long.
I know, I just...
Jesus.
You know, I haven't found anyone until now that I've really connected with again ever since, well, you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Oh no,
No,
we
you don't. So,
We're,
if
that's
possible, could you maybe provide a sort of unseen intervention if anything should go wrong, and maybe convince her friends to help as well?
Oh.
Sure, yeah, I can go let everybody know.
A sort of like
Any-
unseen chaperone situation is what I'm looking
I was
for.
gonna say I don't know how I can take the chaos element far away and
No,
not be nearby.
Just
or do you
bring
need
the
me
chaos
nearby
element. Bring the chaos element, but just keep an eye on the chaos.
Okay,
Keep your
I can
end
do that.
closer.
I'll put her on a leash.
I mean, you know, honestly, I
Is that
don't
not
know
what
if she
we
would
do
enjoy
already?
that or not. So find out and enjoy yourself.
She seems like she'd be into it.
Okay.
She's probably
God.
Tora, I need to finish getting ready.
Any other suggestions? I'm sure they're worried sick over there.
Just if you don't do anything you would normally do.
Do anything I would do.
Yes.
Okay.
Cool.
I'll scamper off to re-find the party.
And he kind of like, and as you're running off, you say, "Oh, please, good Saren Ray, help me out on this one."
Let this please be a normal field trip.
With the freeze?
No way!
It's an on-down history.
You were way too coordinated on that, guys.
That was
My
a
mom's a second grade elementary school teacher. I know that shit verbatim. It's ingrained in me.
Shit. That's it.
That's fair. But yes,
I'm
so
just gonna say that we're all sleeper agents for the school bus.
anyway,
Sleeper agents for the
Tora
freeze.
will rejoin the
Okay.
party. Cassandra, you've been sent off to another room to sort of get like a Manny and Petty situation going on.
Oh, I love that for her.
All right, everybody. This is gonna be a team effort. We all need to be involved if this is gonna go well.
Do we?
I have express orders to make sure nothing goes wrong. So I'm there to supervise you guys supervising them.
What?
Exactly.
I agree.
You, Ray, I'm gonna need you by my side all night. Your cooperation is critical for this date going well.
Absolutely
Yeah.
critical.
You are the most important.
Ew.
Mm-hmm.
He's not wrong.
Where will they be without your romantic insight?
Lost, absolutely lost.
The date can't succeed unless you're there to help it along.
Absolutely.
I feel like this is buttering us up for some reason.
Lynx is kind of like sharing a gaze with Chip just across the room.
It's just me and Ray having a mental. It's like you can see the sparks flying back and forth.
I'm like trying to gas him up. I know where this is going, and I'm trying to
I'm
match his energy.
I'm gonna
God
need you,
almighty.
Ray. I'm gonna need you to be my right-hand girl tonight.
Ooh.
Will you stay by my side? And I offer her my hand.
I smack it.
Ah.
No.
Fine.
Aw, cute. Okay.
I mean, that's how she used affection.
And with
Yeah.
that, Cassandra would be brought back into the room, fully decked out in her date garb.
Trying to breathe. Like,
How does she look?
You look gorgeous.
You
How
look
does she look?
you look like you put new clothes on. You're the same person.
Devrin will be wearing the Emperor's new clothes.
Oh.
Boo!
You threw up his
So
groove.
nothing?
No, oh yes, I forgot about that. He'll be wearing.
I was
he'll
gonna
be
say,
wearing
my
clothes.
man's really
I was just
showing up with
making-
his dick
I just wanted to
out.
make a musical theater joke. I apologize. Cassandra, continue.
Down.
How's Cassandra look all dressed up? Like, how are you holding yourself and such?
she's definitely very nervous, but she takes a deep breath and she's like, okay. She like calms herself down, and now she's like composed, standing tall, and just like, all right.
Everyone, make me a perception check.
Oh no.
She's got something stuck to her face.
No. This is just a cool
20.
feature of the dress that I want to like point out if people see it.
Oh.
24?
The 24 will be enough. As Cassandra like takes a deep breath in, you can notice like the fringes of the dress. Anyone who got a 20 or higher, the fringing of the dress as the fabric sort of pulls with the breath, the fringing begins to have a slight shimmer to it, like a silvery sparkle.
Wow.
And then when they breathe out, that sparkle just disappears.
I look at one of the attendants and it's just like, nice.
Nice.
Are you wearing what I got you?
Yes.
Well.
Fair enough.
Okay.
With that, the attendants will begin to lead you to basically a private carriage for Cassandra. While the rest of you, after about 3 minutes, are given another carriage that's heading to the same spot.
Oh my god.
Nice.
I give her like a thumbs up before she gets it.
Cassandra, as you move through the town, you are alone in this carriage. I need you to make me a will save.
Oh, this is interesting.
Oh, don't worry, it's just his cologne.
Epic.
I hate that.
Okay, you're good. You feel something coming on a little bit, and then you just kind of take another breath, and it passes. And at that, about a few minutes later, you will arrive at your first destination. The doors opened for you by an attendant, and leading on a silk sort of like drapery of carpet, heading up to a boat and standing basically at the deck awaiting you is Drevrin. He has his hair in his bun still, but the bun has been replaced with this sort of Azula-esque sort of embellishment. Because Azula fashion is best fashion, regardless of your gender.
Correct.
And he is in a fabulous set of like dress clothing. It's a dwarven sort of like silk kimono suit hybrid. And he's just kind of standing there awaiting you. What would you like to do?
I make my way on over.
All right.
Making my way downtown.
As you begin to approach, he will kind of stop for a moment and just take you in. It's like, you look lovely.
Thank you. And you look fantastic.
Thank you. I apologize in advance if I become a little bit eager or old-fashioned. It's been a very long time since I've done this.
Oh.
And it is my first time in 100 years, so I have no expectations. Don't worry.
All right, so then, shall we? And he kind of like offers his arm to you.
We shall.
And yeah, he will lead you into the boat. Team is then that you guys arrive. And basically, you're brought to the back end of it, where there's a small sort of like crew entryway.
The staff entrance.
Yes, the staff entrance.
Awful.
And standing there is what appears to be a red-skinned humanoid. With sort of like a curled back horns.
Oh.
That end with like a little bit of a flick up. He's kind of standing just like, Drevrin's party.
Yes.
Great. We're going to need your help a little bit tonight, just with some checking of dishes and such. But we'll get to that when it comes to it. For now, come on in. The planar portal is going to be popped open soon, and the boat should be on its way shortly. And he kind of like...
Lynx raises an eyebrow because he thinks they mean washing dishes.
Yeah, this was not the help we said we would do.
No, it's not
Guys.
washing dishes. It's final supervision of plating, ensuring that the servers are able to get out in a quick manner, and making sure that dishes seem acceptable before they're served to the guests.
Also, maybe making sure no one is like, ooh, look at this vial with the skull and crossbones on it.
Yes. We did get rid of that woman. She did have the poison for the emperor. The poison for the emperor's poison.
llama!
Ah, the Emperor's poison.
Yes.
The poison for the emperor.
Poison for the
Yeah.
emperor.
The
He's
Emperor's-
supposed to be
She is
dead.
no longer a member of our staff. But we did keep her
What?
assistant. He's a fabulous cook.
Just don't tell him to pull any
Not
levers.
rubbing alcohol.
Why are we all like this? Why did this
Because it's a
happen?
good movie, Deck.
Because it's a good movie. Do you guys make your way onto the boat?
Yes, but I ask if they have any rubbing alcohol.
Whatever for.
I mean, yes.
Why?
If you'd like some here, they will kind of get you a bottle of it.
Hold on. So,
Now wait just a goddamn minute.
Sure.
what do you need this for exactly?
A cut
A
Yeah.
cut?
on my thingy.
Make a
Uh-huh.
deception check, Ray.
See, I've studied many books of anatomy. I'm not sure what a fingy is.
She's referring to her fingers.
That seems unnecessary.
As you
Oh,
guys
she
get
is
onto
so
the
full of
boat,
shit.
it begins to lift. It begins to head off. The doors close behind you, and it's quickly replaced with a sort of screen of magical runes. That, as it opens up, walking out from there is a genie. He kind of like has a towel over his arm. It says Fireplane Steakhouse.
Ah, the Fireplace Steakhouse.
Yes.
I've heard
Oh,
good
yeah.
things.
I've always wanted to come here. I heard it's fireproof.
God.
We are the most fireproof restaurant in existence, dear. And he kind of floats up, and then the other the person who basically brought you onto the boat will kind of just look over at all and says, "He's been planning this for a while." And then we'll jump back to Cassandra for a moment. As you're entering this like large ship, it's meant to be like this ship is meant to be a full restaurant, but it is empty. Except for a single table now in the center, with 2 chairs and the lovely candles lighting it.
Oh.
The napkins are folded into a flower pattern. And he'll kind of like approach up to the table with you. He'll pull out a chair for you, motion for you to sit if you'd like.
I will sit. Thank you very much.
Of course. He'll kind of walk over to his chair, pull it out, and he'll sit down as well. And it is within moments that genie waiter will appear.
They could use some mood music, don't you think?
We'll get to that in a
I
second.
don't believe we're in
No.
this room.
He will put 2 menus onto the table. He'll say, yes, welcome. Today's catering is brought to you today. Our specials are a thras fry steak with a side mandrake salad, all toxins removed of cells. The steaks have
Yum.
a strong flavor, but they're quite a unique experience, honestly. I highly recommend them.
Well, I do like unique experiences.
Of course, if that's not your fancy, we have many other options from the Plane of Fire. And, of course, there's always our most popular item, the straight lava. It's just lava. I would not recommend consuming it if you are not an elemental.
Ah, yes.
A shame, truly.
Just lava.
It's just lava.
Just
Cassandra's
lava.
so interested. She's like, I can eat that.
Does it come in a novelty cup? No.
Then what's the point?
And he kind of say, I'll give you all a moment if you'd like. I'm going to go and get things started in the back. And he kind of like bows, and as he does, he just drifts off into smoke and disappears.
I turned to Trevor and I was like, Ray would enjoy this place.
I will have to get her a to-go bag then.
It's almost like I can still hear her voice.
God.
Honestly, though,
It's this guy.
I- I'm hoping that your companions' festivities for this evening will be enjoyable to them.
I'm sure they're having a wonderful time.
Ray draws on a mustache with a Sharpie or whatever is used for takeout orders to write and starts trying to sneak out.
Okay, make
As
me
one does.
a stealth check. Make me a stealth check,
Yeah.
Ray.
I want to serenade them.
Serenade.
Serenade.
Stealth.
You are easily caught by one of the Janny
I
waiters.
grab her by the collar and
Yeah.
just drag her
Truly
back
do
over.
be like that.
And believe it or not, stopping one of Ray's sabotages to the date is actually accounted as success for the skills challenge.
Oh my god.
I mechanically was prepared for this outcome.
They need the music for the romance.
They
so-
do not
Zero
need
ma.
music for the
Romance.
romance.
After a
If-
few minutes, they come back. Cassandra, do you have any idea what you'd like to order first?
Probably go with the special.
All right.
A lava?
Drebin will also have the special.
Yeah.
And then he makes a joke with the side of lava. He's like, all right. And he kind of just looks at you. He's just like, I honestly just want to see how it's served, don't you?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, good. As long as we're on the wavelength for this one.
I'm
Can I just
worried
get some lava?
Just some lava.
it's- you know,
You're saying, Chip?
I'm just worried that lava's gonna become like a Chekhov's gun, just sitting on the table
I
until
know.
someone trips and splashes someone in the face with lava.
I guess
pretend
we will.
not to think about it.
We will find out as they are coming back into that back area, and as they are, one of the people who is going to serve, basically gets tripped up by the ship, hitting a sudden wave, and they appear to fall down very heavily and have sprained an ankle.
Oh no.
And
Luckily,
prom is tomorrow.
Ray jumps in.
Lord.
I got you, man. I got you. Give me your...
No.
well, actually, this could work. We have these charms that can disguise you. And
No, I
he'll-
already have a disguise. She points to her mustache.
Oh my god.
Yes,
Ray,
here, let me
no.
help you with the charm.
Slap on her back.
And yes, you guys are each given a charm that can disguise you as this waiter. If you would like to be the one to bring out the food, it will be an acrobatics check to balance the dishes.
Okay,
Including
I got
the
this,
dish
No.
of lava.
No.
Actually, no, let her do it. She's got the best acrobatics out of all of us.
Oh
Well,
boy.
I think she does. I think she's just a little bit better than mine.
So,
26!
so Ray picks up the dish and just starts booking it out there immediately and just sets it on the table. Would you like to do anything while you're there?
Can I, like, as she's leaving, throw the charm on her?
The evening.
God.
Oui, monsieur. How is the evening? I'm like,
Jeremy
you
just kind of like looks at you. It's like, it is going very well. Thank you for asking.
yeah, make sure to check the dessert before you eat it. Oh, wink, wink.
God.
Of course.
She
There's
waves her ring finger. She's like, oh.
All right.
I pop the charm and run out and grab her and drag her back to the kitchen.
I mean, that could have gone much worse.
It could have. That's
so
true.
much worse.
Well, that was an experience, Cass. Do you mind? I apologize. Do you mind if I call you that?
Go ahead, it's fine.
Honestly, this is very nice. I've been looking forward to this for some time.
Ooh.
I mean, I wasn't sure back at the what is it? A zeppelin?
Airship, whatever. It's semantics, really, right?
I thought maybe it was just I don't know. I didn't know what, but this is
Well,
fun.
To be honest, when I first saw you, it brought back some feelings I had not had for some time.
Really?
Yes.
I sense a story there. I'd love to hear it.
Oh my god.
Unless it's too nosy.
It's... I wouldn't say it was nosy, it just might be awkward, if that makes sense.
Don't worry, I'm already very awkward. It's alright.
Self-awareness.
Well,
Good point.
I am quite taken by you.
Oh.
And it has
Wow.
been a long time since that has happened. The last person who had done such a thing to me has unfortunately left us. She was a very good friend of mine when I was much younger. Brigetti was her name. She was another noble, scion like us, but she was very sickly. Not a high constitution. Would often become faint after being out for long periods of time, but she was the sweetest, kindest person you would ever meet. And when we were young, she became very ill. And I tried to fix it, and unfortunately I was not quick enough, so I did not get to spend nearly as much time with her as I would have liked.
When the moon hits the sky.
Yoink!
Make a performance check, Ray.
Yeah.
Ray, I think I found their supply of caramel.
Mm.
It's not like I eat it. I just throw it.
Nice, okay, yeah, that's a passable performance.
When the moon hits the sky like a big baby.
I just like clap my hands over her mouth and yoink her back.
Fair enough.
Reach my hand across the table to the Reverend and say, I'm very sorry.
Do
Dinner
not
and a
worry.
show.
He just kind of like will, he'll accept it. He'll just say, thank you. Do not worry about it, though. It's just, yeah. I feel like it's good to be upfront about this type of thing. It's actually why it's actually why people called me the wayward one in town. I was never home because I was always looking for a way to save her. Now that I'm a bit older, I really should have been... I shouldn't have gone looking for a way to save her. I should have spent the time with her that I had.
You did what you thought you had to do.
I did.
And that's commendable.
Thank you. And with that, he'll kind of start to eat a bit. And yeah, you know what, Cass? The food's really good. This first course is sort of like that salad that's coming out. And now in the back, the steaks are getting made. And you guys are able to notice that as the steaks are getting made, that one of the cooks is adding a fair amount of garlic to it. And like, for a date, very garlicky food isn't necessarily the greatest thing. How would you guys like to deal with that sort of problem?
Ray wants to ask everyone a question first.
Uh-huh.
So y'all overheard that, right? He said he knew about the throne of resurrection, and yet he was like, "Oh, there's something I could have done to prevent this girl's death," right? Like that's weird, right?
So what? You think he's lying?
They used the previous death or the resurrection on their mom.
Yeah, he didn't have access to the resurrection power until just now.
Like, why doesn't he use it now?
Because it's been a while.
Yeah, there's a sort of time range for resurrection.
It'd be way.
now.
Ray, to give you an idea,
probably...
resurrection has a year limit, and it's past that limit.
While they're discussing all that, Lynx is gonna walk casually over to the chef? Question mark?
Yeah, they're chefs. They're two fire giants. They're just like you're having to walk through. By the way, as you're getting there, you're walking through a literal portal to the plane of fire. And then Lynx is just in the plane of fire for a second.
Are they holding said garlic?
One of them is, and like they're very nervously shaking it because like you can see that there's a very large fire giant in the back. And like coming into this kitchen, you see it's like there's like several tables of fire giants like working on food, and like looking out you can see like in the main dining room this like main restaurant where there's like several other tables, and like literally this like big fire giant in the middle is like yelling and just berating at one of the chefs. What are you? And he's like putting like 2 pieces of bread on either side of the chef
Idiot
sandwich. And like
Just
so
hit-
these chefs
hit
are
us
kind
with
of
the
like
pun.
distracted
What
looking at that.
fire-based pun do you have for this fire version of Gordon Ramsay? Hit us with
Hell's
the pun. Just get it out of the way.
I got my one out. And
It's
like,
Hell's
they're
Kitchen.
nervously kind of
It's
watching
Hell's
this happen, and that's why they're adding more garlic. What would you like to do, Lynx?
I would like to casually steal whatever garlic they're not using.
All right, make me a sleight of hand or stealth.
Sleight of hand as in thievery?
Thievery, yes. Sorry, brain.
Yes, okay. No problem.
Can I help with a little stealth?
Yeah, if you want. The Operation Garlic Butter.
Operation Garlic Butter. Sorry,
I'd just
one
like to
second.
say, I've heard tell of some good lucks rats have had it in the kitchen.
Throw some mushrooms in it. It'll
You
help
actually
you
like
relax.
Chip as you're like stealthing up. You notice like there's like some other spices nearby that would really make the meal better. You kind of just like crawl up onto the giant's head, pull the hair a bit, and he kind of like collects things.
Fuck.
I would like
off.
to use a hero point to re-roll that.
You can.
Nice.
I mean, it's better.
Lynx, you
And I
think
hope
you
it's a
collect
good
all the
stealth roll.
garlic?
Okay.
All right.
you think you collect all the
Cassandra, roll
garlic.
me a d4.
Oh, goody.
It's just,
And
it's
would you
really
like to
hot
be
in there. I
odds or
can't think
evens?
straight.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
I don't know what this means.
Mood.
And yeah, with that, the steaks are done. They're brought out. The other waiter who didn't trip his ankle brings out these ones. He sets a steak in front of you and a steak in front of Drevrin. And he just kind of says, well, shall we?
Ciao.
Oh, right, so you're lava. And he comes running into the kitchen and sets onto the table in this, like, it's a beautiful sort of, like, gravy pitcher, but it's encrusted with, like, rubies and gold, and it's just bubbling with lava. It's like,
Delightful.
that's how you serve lava, apparently.
In the kitchen, Ray's putting fake rings and like all the desserts that are going to.
Stop.
No.
I
Horrid.
can hear Hank Green in the back of my head saying, "Don't eat the lava."
That's fair.
That's good advice.
I want to
That's
see
good advice.
all the people on dates start freaking out when their girlfriend or date finds a ring.
You just
in
see a
the-
whole bunch of fire elementals get really scared. But Cassandra.
I take whatever desserts she messes with and send them back to the kitchen.
I mean, I'm sure half of them are lava cakes.
They
Probably.
are. So like the rings got melted in.
No,
God.
normal lava cakes, just hot chocolate.
Oh, fair enough. But so Cassandra, would you like to dig in?
Oh yeah.
And because you rolled a 4, you got the steak that was cooked to perfection.
Ooh.
That's a
Good
good
for
job.
her.
Poison the emperor.
And he'll kind of take a bite and he'll say, this is quite nice. He'll notice the garlic flavor himself. He'll just be like, oh dear.
Damn.
Don't worry, I got this.
You have mints?
Yep.
Yeah. When I bring the check, I'll bring
Yeah,
them
this
breath
is actually
mints.
quite... This is nice. Once you get past the crust, it's quite good.
Nobody likes a crusty steak.
If you want me to bring out the check, I can prestidigitation both of their breath.
Does that work?
Does that work?
I think it does, actually.
It does.
Wouldn't they feel like the whatever is coming out of their mouth when you do that?
Not necessarily.
Minty.
Unless they were looking
Ray
for
takes
it.
out her new wand.
Stop.
It has not
No.
been 4 hours yet.
It's not even been close.
Boo.
I'm very happy I rolled a 4 on that 4-hour wait. It's been 1.5 hours. It'll probably be 4 hours right at the very end of the date when the fireworks are going off.
Oh my lord.
Yes.
Yeah,
Leave
I'll
it
let
up
you-
to fate.
I'll let you finish it off with that.
Yay.
Oh boy, we're probably going to go a little bit over tonight, folks.
Uh-oh.
But that's
Yay.
fine. It's just RP fun times.
Ray turns to Cora. You never take me to nice places.
You never
I
take me out
met
dancing
you like
anymore.
a week ago.
Oh
Not a
no.
week ago.
You never take me to nice places.
So,
If you be on your best behavior tonight, I'll take you to a place better than this.
Oh.
That's what I thought.
The plane of air?
the Boston market. This is the Boston market of plainer restaurants.
Can I
Christ.
Olive Garden.
Okay.
No.
my little head out of the kitchen
Mhm.
and cast like a very subtle dancing lights like directly behind Cassandra so that every time Drevin looks at her, like the background is diffused into like bokeh effects.
I would let that
Oh
happen.
boy.
You wouldn't even make a check for that. That's something you can just do.
I just for flavor, I just
I like
want
it.
just every time he looks at her, she just has like this haze of like sparkly pretty lights.
After
Yeah,
that
I
happens,
noticed it's
he'll actually
magical.
like kind of smile a bit, as he's eating the steak and kind of just like looking at you.
What's so funny?
Well, apparently I've manifested what happens every time I look at you. And he kind of like points to behind you.
Gross.
Gross.
Will, are there any windows in the area they're sitting? Can they see the sky at all?
Yes, they can. There's a sort of like large sort of like, you know how in like Wendy's they have that like room that's like a thing. I feel terrible using a Wendy's to describe this like 5-star restaurant equivalent, but like you know how like Wendy's have that like outcropping room that have like the window that goes all the way up. There's a window like
What
that.
fucking Wendy's do they have in Canada?
Interesting ones that are merged with. What do they merge with?
God,
Sometimes?
there's a sorry to go off topic this once again. Probably why we're going to go long tonight. There's a Wendy's in our town that is 2 stories. Where the bottom story is all just like cheap Fisher Price toys for kids to play with, and then the top story is like a dining room area. It's real scary.
I kind of hate that. I can't lie.
Yeah.
I was going to ask Ray, do you have some of those fireworks we purchased that one time?
Just the corgi bomb.
Well, can we deplete the corgi bomb just a tad?
Ray goes, you know what? I think I have something. I'll go over there to the back. Don't worry.
No, not how
Let
I
me check the back.
There's a window. We could just get to the top of the boat, fling the fireworks in the air, and make a bit of a show. Add to the magic of the evening.
Let me see what I have in my hobo stack. I got you.
I mean, these all I have is cherry bombs. I don't think they're very spectacular.
Oh my god.
Ray heads off to.
They are going to see the professional fireworks. I don't know if we want to.
Oh.
Ray heads out towards the back of the restaurant next.
Oh
to
no.
Sets off the corgi bomb.
Delightful.
Okay. Make me a
And then she died.
reflex save to see how good you are at kind of like setting it off and chucking it.
Okay, hold on.
You gotta change tabs.
I gotta change tabs.
Really do me like that, huh?
26. So yeah, Ray, you managed to actually throw the Korrigamon up pretty high and get away quick enough that will kind of like not hit you, but it does still hit the side of the ship, which causes it to rock slightly. And as the ship does begin to rock, the table that you're sitting at with the Emperor Cassandra will begin to shake and shift, and the glasses that have been brought out and the wine that has been poured into them will begin to spill out, and he'll kind of notice this, and he'll kind of just quickly pull like the cloth off the table in sort of like the reverse direction to like reverse the momentum, and then basically he'll rip the thing off, and the glasses and everything will just stay in place.
That's pretty kingly of him.
Well, that
was hot.
That was kind of hot. Can't even lie.
I'm upset Jeffrey didn't do anything cooler.
That was impressive.
No, the bomb's name is Jeffrey.
You gave Drevin a really good chance to look very cool.
You did.
Well done.
And it worked.
Very sad.
Yeah, that was the plan.
That was the plan.
I couldn't. I didn't want to ruin that beautiful dress, so.
Ooh.
My man.
It's one of your dresses, so I mean, not your.
Well,
dress,
it's yours now, to be honest. So.
Really?
Yes, I mean, I don't personally wear dresses on a daily basis.
That's
Just
fair.
sometimes. Good for him.
Well, I will cherish it.
I'm glad. He kind of just smiles. Speaking of which, he'll kind of like set the glasses down a little bit more. He'll pick one up. He'll drink it. It's a surprisingly good wine.
Aww.
I haven't had much wine before. Cassandra says that she like drinks more of it, not completely recognizing the fact that it is in fact alcohol.
It's basically grapes, and he'll continue to drink it as well. But he's a dwarf.
Oh no!
Cassandra, make me a fortitude save.
Oh
no! Oh no!
Let's make it spicy.
Will Cassandra get white girl wasted?
Yes.
Oh, we know what that
DC is 20.
Glass of wine.
The DC
One
is
glass.
20.
Glass.
Not a critical failure, but a failure. You become a little bit hazy at that point. You'll be stupefied 1 for a bit.
But does Draven look even more handsome now?
Yes.
Oh.
He's just kind of
This
like,
is
well,
fine.
this is nice wine. He'll notice you like kind of like, ooh, have you drank much wine before?
Mm-mm.
All right, let's get you some water, dear. He'll kind of like call over a glass of water we brought for you. It's like, drink all of that, please.
Okay.
Okay.
I haven't had many experiences before. I only got out of the tower maybe a year ago?
Oh, wow.
About a year ago.
That must have been a very dreadful time for you. I apologize. We should not be
I was used
speaking.
to it. I've been there for about 100 years.
Oof.
Wow. That's quite the time to be held like that. I'm sorry. Well, allow this night to be one of the benefits of freedom, I suppose.
Thank you.
He kind of like, at that moment, like you guys have probably finished your meal about that time. He'll kind of like offer you his hand.
I will take it.
He'll kind of stand up. He'll pull out your chair with you on it and offer you up,
To
help up.
mint his breath.
This would be the time to do it. Can you guys make me a perception check to see if you notice it?
Yeah.
Yep. Tor
I can never
notices it.
find it. There it
I'm
is.
eagle eyes, dude. I have not
Thanks.
stopped watching them.
Nimbus is a little bit distracted by the corgi bomb that just went off, but
Lynx
Taurus-
is still sweating after being in the realm of fire.
Em, now's your chance. If you're gonna breath his mint,
Oh,
go now.
I
Breath his
will.
mint?
Okay, so I'm gonna pop the disguise on and push like a cart of something, not to them but past them because prestidigitation has a range of 10 feet, and then as I go by, I'm just like.
fair enough. Yeah, you're able to do that. Cassandra, your
Extremely
breath suddenly
casual.
becomes minty fresh.
Oh.
It's at that moment that the ship will kind of stop for a bit, and you guys have docked again. He will walk out, and basically you've docked at another one of the docks on the island that's a little bit of up a water lift, basically. So like you know how like water will pour into a canal and it'll raise the ship up. You've been in one of those for a short time. You're at a higher level now. You're in the Royal District, and there's a large canal nearby, where there is a very nice sort of mahogany lacquered rowboat there. It's like, well, I believe this is our next stop, if you would.
All right, everybody, let's go.
I'll get in.
And then he'll begin to paddle away. When you guys are brought out to a similar dock, sitting there are 3 separate swan-shaped boats that have pedals in them.
This is gonna turn into some craziness. So they're
All right,
having
Ray.
a lovely boat ride, and we're like, oh, pedal faster.
That's the point.
I want to be in a swan race.
2, 2, and 1. Ray, you're with me. Who's getting to the other swans?
How do
I'm
I
driving.
I mean, I almost feel like I should go with you two because then it at least will equal like 2 normal sized people.
Yeah, you guys
That's what
could
I'm
fit.
kinda
The 3 of
thinking
you.
too.
The 3 of you could fit. Like you know how like parents will have like their really small child between them. It would be like that.
God.
Ray is absolutely the small child in between.
Nora, Ray's on my side.
Can't stop fighting.
Shall we?
I just start pedaling as fast as I can. I'm like,
Oh my
I
God.
want to win.
You get a bit of the sense that Lynx is uncomfortable, but he sits in with you.
I also should note that the moment we actually get on the boat and start even moving a little bit, Chip immediately gets pale and like,
Oh, buddy.
I don't know why
Alright.
this keeps happening.
So
Do you wanna help this one out from the coast?
you
Or
could.
are you
if
gonna
you'd
be
like.
good?
You know what? Maybe I'll run along the side.
Oh!
Oh, poor guy.
That's fair. So the people who are rolling the boats, I need athletics checks to see how much this sort of pedaling takes out for you. Dreverin, he's not having an issue. He's kind of moving his arms, and Cassandra, make me a perception check as well.
Perception. Let's see.
Are
how
we
bad
both
I am.
rowing?
Yep.
Nim?
We.
Feel
I
free to
will-
say no.
I will try my best. I'll tell you what. I will roll my athletics with all of my +2 Yeah, no.
So it's a little bit slow. So Lynx and
Oh
Nim,
my
you're really
God.
exerting yourselves. Tora and Ray are like bloody speedboats. It's like the difference is like the cartoon. Like literally, there's smoke. There's like a goose-shaped dust cloud where Ray and Tora were, and there's like a large wake, and that wave has just like pushed you guys back some, and it's made
I
pedaling
think we
even
like
harder.
go in like a little circle.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
And I'm just trying to run along the side of the canals, like.
Oh no!
So Cassandra, with your 18, you will notice a light sort of humming in the background. Drevin will kind of point out to you that several of the flora and fauna in this region are known to produce music of night.
Love music.
Yes, this garden is actually
Country.
planted full of them. And so that will be what we are going through. And then he'll stop, and this is what you failed to notice with your perception check. He'll put his hands off of the oars. Now he's like made a steady pace, and the oars will keep on rowing themselves.
Oh.
I taught him how to do that.
Oh my god.
And yeah, so imagine, if you will, like going down this like very nice, and there's like these like planted sycamore trees with like these buds of like pearlescent flower coming down that are just radiating a sort of music. In my headcanon, it's Kiss the Girl from Little
Kiss the
Mermaid,
Girl.
just because that's me in my existence, but it can be really whatever song you'd like. And as things are going down this sort of wake, a couple of things are going to happen. Number one, Chip. As you are running along the side of the canal, you are going to notice another couple basically attempting to get on the canal, except they're a very old couple. Like a very old couple. Like it's a like Walker's age old man and Walker aged old lady who are trying to like get into the rowing boat so they can have a romantic evening together. But you know that it would be so slow in front of them that they would just have to stop moving entirely, and it could even cause like a tipping because like it could be a collision. How would you like to deal with this, Chip?
Fight him.
So I take out my gun. No.
Oh God, you're supposed to be the most lawful one amongst us.
The
Sink
Emperor
the
sends his
boat.
regards.
Sink their boat.
Professor and Ray have spent way too much time together.
Just
I would
casually
actually-
slaughter the old couple.
What I would actually like to do is I would actually like to approach them and comment that I couldn't help but notice their trouble moving about. And I'd like to mention that I'm a doctor of sorts, and I was hoping to perhaps give them just a few tips, perhaps, on how better to use their canes and maybe some stretches they could do.
Oh my god.
That might, limber them up for whatever activities you'd like to perform.
Stab him with the needle.
Make
That,
me
like,
a medicine
it-
check.
Yeah, that only heals
Make me a medicine
injuries, not age.
We all looked better after we got stabbed.
Now, should I roll or should I just get a 21?
Your call.
Yeah.
If
You
get
know,
a
I'm going to
critical
try and
success-
roll. I haven't used my hero point yet.
Yeah, if you get a critical success,
28.
that's a success.
Oh,
Yeah. the
Better than
old
I would have
people-
gotten from assurance.
You manage to spend a lot of time with the old people, and they're able to you're able to stall them long enough that Drevrin's boat can pass before they board. As the boat is passing, Drevrin will continue to speak with you, Cassandra.
Murder the old.
This was always one of my favorite spots.
Just to casually slaughter them.
They lived a good life.
And it is even more beautiful with you here.
Wow.
Playing on a little thick.
Can we aim our boat at them?
no.
Um,
I'm doing like serpentine maneuver to keep our speedboat from catching up.
he's going to actually take his hand, right? He's going to touch the side of the boat, and he will whisper a sort of phrase to it. And it will, the boat itself, it's like, he just kind of looks at you, it's like, here. He'll kind of like hold out his arm for a moment, and as he does, the boat will kind of junt a little bit as it begins to sort of expand. He'll manage to catch you if you kind of and steady you. It's like, here, we may want to stand now. And the boat will begin to shift into a slightly larger vessel. It has a sort of like a fence on either side. And it's about a 10-foot by 10-foot space. And he kind of like offers your hands like, and since the music is always so lovely here, it'd be a shame not to take advantage of it, don't you think?
Yes, let's do it.
And yeah, he will kind of like take your hand and begin to lead you in a very lovely waltz.
I hope he's good at leading because I don't know if Cassandra's ever really danced before.
Oh, make me a performance check. Let's see how good Cassandra picks it up.
Uh-oh.
My mouth. Should keep my mouth shut.
Hard because she's like a foot taller than him.
Wait,
Oh,
let me
she
check my
is.
feet
He'll be
real
good.
quick. Impressive performance? No, that's making an impression. Alright, never mind. No feats for this. Here we go.
No, this is making
believe
an
in you.
impression. You're on a date. This is making an impression.
Oh!
Hey.
And with the impressive performance, that will be enough for a critical success.
Ooh.
Yeah, Cassandra, you
You did-
pick it up amazingly. And like the few times you stumble in a way that he's like able to catch you easily and like turn it into a turn and like other sort of like very nice maneuvers. As this is happening, Tora and Ray, the paths will diverge. And there's like these sort of like two smaller sort of bridges, but on the bridge that they're going to go under, by the looks of it, you can see what appear to be a number of children standing on the bridge, each of them holding items above the bridge, ready to sort of like throw them in the water at passerbys as like
Right,
a sort
now's
of
your
prank.
time to shine.
Tora,
You were made
you
for
recognize
this
this
moment.
as like a common prank that young kids do in the area, where they like to throw like eggs and other things at couples riding underneath with like romantic time, because kids are terrible.
Yeah.
Make
I
me an
got
it.
athletics check to see if you guys can get there before the kids get to do their thing. Oh God, I just put Ray in a
Absolutely.
situation with children. Oh Jesus,
You
sure did.
I sure did.
Oh boy, that's not great.
Do you guys want to use your hero points?
I will hero point that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh,
There it is.
But Ray can pick up the slack. Ray sees kids
Yeah.
and she
For her.
guns for him.
Ray just goes, children, not
Uh,
I watch, and picks up Tora.
Not
Freedom.
on my watch.
And
Using
like
it like a
literally, as
bowling
you
ball.
say that, you're like shooting towards them. They see you. It's like, oh no, it's the child Ray, and they start running away. As Ray's status of hating children, like all the hatred for children she has done throughout this campaign, has now caused her to become an urban legend throughout the world.
Incredible.
She's a sort of
walking post-birth abortion.
Ray has become a
Wow.
boogeyman.
Wow.
Ray has become
Oh
a
my
boogeyman
God.
to the world of children. It's
Spread
like,
through the
oh,
child
child,
grapevine."
don't misbehave, otherwise the Ray will come and set you on fire or punch you in the
They
face.
will come and get you.
Yeah,
Hooray.
the Ray.
You wish you could change your fate?
And yeah, like literally the kids are like running away. It's the Ray! It's the Ray!
I hate this. It's perfect.
Oh, what is this world we live in?
I'm so proud of
It's
her.
an escapist fantasy world, thank you. I broke
We are both
Cassandra.
trying to not mess up our makeup, but we're crying.
Did they drop what they were holding, or did they take it with them?
They dropped it. They dropped it into the water. It's unrecoverable.
Shit!
She wanted to steal their things.
Yeah, she did. But yeah, you guys managed to get under that bridge peacefully. And it's at that moment that Lynx and Nim will finally catch up to them. Also, on a side note, very lovely night for this. Like, the two of you, how Lynx and Nim, while you guys are going down this river, it's very hard not to notice, like, the singing flowers and stuff. What do you guys get up to while you're boating down there?
Well, Lynx is struggling to row like the whole time. He very clearly does not do this.
Neither does Nim ever. I think we're both just like, okay, if I do it this and you do it, no, like try it.
Precisely.
Oh, okay. What if I? Okay,
Alright,
if I
make
lean
me
back
then...
Like this,
let's say this. Make me a crafting check to figure out how to do this. Use this weird machine, or a athletics check, just kind of brute force it.
All right, Lynx is gonna.
Or I'd
see
also
if
allow
he
a
can
persuasion
finagle
for
it
you
correctly.
to basically get in sync.
Persuade.
Oh!
Diplomacy?
Yeah, diplomacy. Sorry, I've been writing for 5e. Nice, 2 successes. Yeah, you guys managed to get your stuff together, and you're able to catch up to them basically after the boat docks itself. He will kind of step off and offer his hand to you. And now, I believe it's time for the grand finale.
Delightful.
He'll kind of begin leading you up this like lovely sort of like garden stairway up to like a large viewing platform. The rest of you will catch up at this point. And at this moment, you guys,
I taught him everything he knows.
At this moment, from here on out, there's really not much that can go wrong. So as you guys as they make their way up the stairways, you guys follow at a respectable distance, I assume. Can everyone make me a stealth check?
Oh,
boy.
no.
Who's gonna
No.
trip over a bucket?
No.
Oh,
Oh my god!
no! I'm gonna add 2 to that, so it's an 8. Oh, God.
Oh, everyone basically failed. Okay, cool. So yeah, you guys are making
Fail.
your way up the stairwell stealthily.
No, you got a 22.
Yeah,
Shot
you
it
guys,
twice.
you guys
She
are
rolled a
you're right.
society.
you
by
guys are
accident.
making your way up the stairs stealthily. Cassandra, eventually you guys will reach the top. And this viewing platform, you can see looking down this entire island, the city beneath it, the lights that have been set up, and a number of sort of like lanterns have been lit into the sky. It's very much like the ending of Tangled, where like all these like paper lanterns are just flying up. So that's what's in front of you. And then behind you is a set of like these 2 very large brass doors built into the mountain. Upon you noticing that, he'll make the comment, that is for something I'd like to do with you after the date, if that's all right.
Cassandra doesn't catch on. What does he mean? Oh, what?
That is a privilege of the Emperor's. It's a vault. It holds statues of our ancestors.
Oh.
And once
So he's
every
not trying to smash.
once every 10 years,
I mean,
an emperor
smash
can
statues,
enter
maybe.
down into there and speak with one of their ancestors.
Wonderful.
I think I have an idea of what your situation in this world is. And if that's true, I may be able to give you more information this way.
Really?
I hope. But since I do not know what will happen, I'd like to make that a not date activity, if that's okay with you.
That is perfectly fine.
All right. But, and as he says that, the fireworks will begin to go off. It's
Oh.
like perfect timing. And he'll kind of like reach into his pocket and he'll pull out this like small lacquered box. Say, there is one tradition I'd like to share with you this evening, if I may. It is one that I did not get to share with my first love, so I hope to share it with you. He'll open up a box, and inside are 2 matching rings, made out of a prismatic crystal. These rings are
Ray, the
magically
Wubba Wubba
enchanted.
moment's coming. This is it.
These rings are magically enchanted with a ritual known as the Heart Bond ritual. Now, it's a ritual that allows 2 people who are wearing these rings to be able to message each other using the sending the spell, as well as once a day we're able to check in on each other's status and health. It also alerts the other if the other one should pass, or if anything damaging should happen to them.
Oh, I know where this is going. Emperor's gonna get fucking wrecked.
Kinda like,
Uh-oh.
he'll kind of like take one of the rings out and he'll say, if you'd be willing, I'd like you to take 1/2 of this set.
I would be willing, absolutely.
Okay, Ray, right when they put it on.
And like, yeah, as he begins to slide the ring onto the finger, roll me a D100, Shy.
Do it.
Woo! You do it well.
Oh yeah, I can do it. Let's see.
This is it.
Say the magic word, Shy.
Oh my
Wubba
God.
wubba!
20.
What happens? Who
Let's
is
find out.
God.
Elephant! Elephant! Please! Please!
Incredible.
So yes, the fireworks begin to go off. The lanterns have flown, the fireworks go off,
Please, elephant, please!
and as the fireworks go off, they are accented as a lightning bolt shoots through the sky
Whoa.
from the wand.
Do it again. Roll another one. I want the elephant.
And the wand can't be used for another 4 hours.
I was thinking it.
And yes,
Beautiful.
as that basically finishes things off with a bang, because fireworks,
And lightning.
he'll kind of look over to you and say, I very much appreciate having you in my life like this.
Wow.
I myself cannot promise my heart because it's been taken for some time by something unattainable.
He's a playboy. Get rid
Yep.
of him. That's a red flag.
Just get rid of him.
And I know that you have much business to do in the world still. And he just kind of will take you by your other hands, like, but if you ever want to slow down, perhaps become the queen of an empire, but that's beside the point. Let me know.
Let me know.
I'm happy to
Let me know, girl.
spend as much time with you as you'll have me for. And he kind of just
Aw.
smiles and says, and now I suppose we should see what things have in store for us. And I'll kind of like, what's wrong, Cass? What are you going to do?
Cassandra will be like, it's just so sweet, and she doesn't 100% know how to respond. She's like, well, no matter how this turns out, can't be any worse than what happened with my first husband, so.
Cassandra!
You hear like a slap of Nim like fully putting her face in her hand.
And with that, I think you all can come out now.
What?
That's my girl, Cass. That's my girl.
Huh? Who? Me? I don't know who you're talking about. I'm
Who?
not anywhere.
What lasagna?
We're just the shrubbery.
All right, come along, you all. This could help. This could be proved to be pertinent information for you as well. And he kind of like will push open these like massive stone doors that like a glyph on them dissolves as he pushes onto them.
We get to go too?
Yes.
What are you guys doing?
We just got here.
Yeah.
Luis and I had a lovely ride in the goose, the bird boats.
It took us
It
a
was
second,
nice.
but we sure figured it out.
We
I
sure
think it was-
did. Teamwork makes the dream work, and she like,
I think it's called a water turkey.
no,
No?
okay.
They're called northern
Got
devil.
left hanging.
They actually call them northern devil birds up here, but
Oh.
Oh, well, they're beautiful.
Oh.
but yeah. So
Start off children.
he will begin to lead you into this. Essentially, if you've ever seen Avatar, Air Temple. Remember the Air Temple where all the Avatar statues were? It's like that, but it's a variety of like dwarves and actually a number of humans. As he's walking down the steps with you all, and you're seeing all these statues, like my mother's side was human. And he'll
Women.
continue to walk down. And after about 10 minutes, you guys will reach like a sort of like bottom pillar where like the more recent people are. And he'll walk towards what appears to be a human woman. Very tall, sort of like long hair, very well kept. A very thin figure. There's a mask on their face. It's like, if we remove the mask, she will be able to speak with us. And I think she will be able to provide some insight into your situation. And kind of like pull off the mask. And then
Mask off.
Yes. And then this woman's face will be shown and come to life. It's beautiful. It's simply just beautiful. She kind of just sits, as she begins to like kind of blink a bit. So you've become Emperor, son.
Oh.
I'm so proud of you.
Gay?
Yes, Mom.
Me.
But for now, This may seem odd, but the story you told me when we were young about the lady, yes. Is it true? Yes. And there is much that we do not tell the children because it will scare them.
I get that.
The story
Do you?
itself is correct. 5 wives, each of them to a different man, brought together in a place of captivity, becoming friends and becoming close. And all 5 of them do in fact lose their lives. And one does return. But we never tell the children how they returned. She just kind of looks over to you, Cassandra. But I think it's important that you know how you came back. For when 5 wives lost their lives, one returned, but 4 still yearned for life. And as she says that, you begin to feel dizzy. Cassandra, make me a will save.
Ooh, here we go.
The 4 who lost their lives had all of their life force transferred into her. And Cassandra, your eyes roll back and with white. And
She okay?
a flashback for you will ensue.
Flashback!
Sitting, basically, you will find yourself sitting in a room. Alone. And then a man. The one that you recognize from your paintings. The one that you know is your husband. Will enter the room and say, "Dear, it's time. One last time, and then we are free from all of this. And we can return home." And then he'll kind of like walk up to you and kind of like just hold your hand. And we can leave this place forever. Paralyzed by the vision, you know you respond, but you can't remember with what you said. And he begins to lead you. And as he does, you see yourself on the balcony of a massive ship with crystalline power. And lying on the deck are 4 other women. 2 humans, a dwarf, and a halfling.
Yo, you killed his mom.
You recognize all 4 of them as the women who have been with you through this captivity. And you also recognize each of the man who stands beside them as their husbands. Each one holding a circular lens, pointing it towards you. And as they do, you can see a bloody red light almost pouring up through from the bodies into the lenses, becoming purified into a white sort of radiant light. And all 4 of them are pointed at you. The lenses of creation have found their focus. And the lights all pour into you. And as you are brought to the front of the ship, over the deck you see a sprawling city of magic, of large buildings and floating sort of devices that appears to be in the midst of a battle. And then you see a flash of light. And after the flash, as your vision goes hazy, you see the dunes of the thing you created, the Magiscard Wastes. And that is where we will end this week's session.
Wow.
Damn,
Wow.
I committed mass genocide. Great.
Thank you so much for coming down to tonight's episode of the League of Amazing Adventurers. I hope you liked that lore bomb. We're going
Yeah,
to
I did. Oh my god.
we're going to pick up
Ishtar.
right there next week. So don't forget to come on down. And I've been Will. That's been Matt. That's been Abby. That's been McKenna. That's been Shy. That's been Coop. And that's been Nathan. And
Hello.
Nathan, thank you so
Alright.
much for being a guest during this arc.
Thank you for having me.
I
It's
hope
been
you
a pleasure.
enjoyed yourself. Why don't you quickly tell our audience where they can find you?
You can find me on Twitch at Rubik's Cube.
Nice.
I'll say something in chat. Hello.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I stream sometimes.
And how about this? Shy, I know you're streaming. Where can they find you?
You can find me at Shy Not Shy.
Oh, I love Shy Not Shy.
I love Shy Not Shy.
Thanks.
It's a great channel. Do you know what else?
Such
Do
a
you know what else
puppy.
is a great channel? Do you know what else?
What?
Do you know what else is a great channel? Oh, that's my channel. I'm trying to
Echo.
get to my creator dashboard.
Yeah,
A great channel
stream to
is
yourself?
Karina Budegegger, who is the
Oh,
voice
we
of
love
Palmon.
emergency food.
For our lovely bits of emergency food. And I think tonight we're going to go and raid them. So, thank you so much for coming down. Don't forget to come on and see next week if you want to see what happens with our lovely bit of a lore bomb that we've had and see how the party reacts.
Another cliffhanger. Will, you're going to be the death of me.
But thank you so much for coming down, and we will see you on the next one.
Thank you guys for watching.
Have a
Thank
good
you,
night,
guys.
everybody. Bye.
See you next week.
And we are out in 2, 1, and raid.